Is it on? Yeah, we testing. So, yeah, oh. Testing. Okay. All right, Shalom Israel, Shalom Yabashem Yashai Brakatham to the brothers, Shalom Yahweh Shemar Alatah Ba'ashem Yahshai to the sisters. We are the Isupk Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Hall, New York, under Commander General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. That's right. We teach all so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that we are God's chosen people. We are the true biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And Esau, or as you know him as a so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's right. And as you know, as I usually try to do, give a disclaimer. We are not affiliated with what you know as today as the nation of Israel. The Israelis, the so-called Jewish man, we are not affiliated with them. They are the synagogue of Satan. Those are the fake Jews. We are the true Israelites of the Bible. Right. All right. So now with that being said, today is the Sabbath service. We're going to be reading out of the book of Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 9 to Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 11, 49 verses in the Hebrew, as usual. Priest and Officer Abadia Allah will be reading in the Hebrew, and then we'll be breaking it down in the English. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, by all means, feel free to put it in the chat. We'll try to get to you in a timely manner. If I miss anybody, Salaki, I'll do my best. And please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, with that being said, you got anything, Bob, before we continue? No, sir. All right. With that being said, I'm Mijim, just me and the brother here. All right. Call up the brother. State your registry.
Shakat, Bon Gad, Bon Yashrala.
Shakat, Bon Gad, Bon Yashrala.
How about Shimi Yahshua Brakatha?
Yahweh Shemi Yahshua Brakatha. Sorry, it's me. Sorry.
La Yashrala.
Sorry, it's me. Sorry. Sorry, it's me. Good. Sorry. All right, you got it, bud.
Mighty and Wapan Yahakodam, which means to rise, stand, face east. We're going with the prayers in the Hebrew and the English. Beginning with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakavka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Datananawa, Nakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalakna, Kabawatna, Kabawathina, Wala'ah, Tabayana, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashina, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Allah, Hatapara,
Aman. This is the Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day, our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Amen. This is the power in the Hebrew Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Babakusha.
Babakusha.
Natalanawa.
Natalanawa.
Hakach.
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 Larapa'ah.
Larapa'ah.
Call Makala.
Call Makala.
Call Madawa.
Call Madawa.
Hakach.
Hakach.
That's a hard.
That's a hard.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakach.
Hakach.
Lahakwayim.
Lahakwayim.
Hamathia.
Hamathia.
Hakach.
Hakach.
Arakawa.
Arakawa.
Tatamahala.
Tatamahala.
The Garshan.
Garshan.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
The water of month.
The water of month. Now in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please
Please
give us the power.
give us the power.
Power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean
The
spirits.
power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is blessed Israel in the Hebrew Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Yashar Allah.
Yashar Allah.
Bahabaya.
Bahabaya.
Saparium.
Saparium.
Barak.
Barak.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
The water of month.
The water of month. What we just said was, Lord.
Lord.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharyam.
Aharyam.
Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayam. Wa'aratazah. Yathan. Lamawat. Regalka. All Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasra Allah. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Wayad. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarach. Belayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal. Rai. Yashamar. Athnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'afka. Wa'aka. Ma'atha. Wa'ai. I will love.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help comes from the Lord.
My help coming from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold,
He that keepeth Israel.
he that keepeth Israel
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade
Upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Dami Alakah.
All Dami Alakah.
All Taka Arash.
All Taka Arash.
All Tashakwat.
All Tashakwat.
All Kayhana.
Kayhana.
Ayawabika.
Yebika.
Yahama.
Yama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Aimaka.
Yair Yamwa.
Yar Yamba.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'ai Tazawa.
Tazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazawanika.
Kamarwa.
Mara.
Nakawa.
Wa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magoya.
Goya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shem Yashra'ala.
Shem Yashra'ala.
Wada.
Wada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Tazawa.
Wa Tazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Kadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alayam.
Yam.
Mawa'aba.
Wa'aba.
Wahagaryam.
Wahagaryam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'imawan.
Wa'im
Wa'imalak.
Wa'im
Halasha.
Halasha.
Amya Shabia.
Shabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zerawai.
Zerawai.
Labunya.
Labunya.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadya.
Kamadya.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabya.
Kayabya.
Banakal.
Call.
Koyaswan.
Washwan.
Nashadmawa.
Shamawa.
Ba'ayan.
Ba'ayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamu.
Shayatamu.
Nadab.
Nadab.
Yamawa.
Yamawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Because of Ba.
Because of Ba.
Because of Ba.
Because of Ba.
Because of Zalmanai.
That is all.
Call Nasiyakamwa.
Call Nasiyakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Marwa.
Marwa.
Naya Rasha.
Naya Rasha.
Nanawa.
Nanawa.
Af.
Af.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamu.
Shayatamu.
Kagagala.
Kagagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rawaka'a.
Rawaka'a.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba'ira.
Ba'ira.
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Galaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Kun.
Kun.
Thardama.
Thardama.
Basairika.
Basairika.
Abasa.
Abasa.
Wapafka.
Pafka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Wayabakwash.
Wayabakwash.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabash.
Yabash.
Wayabahoga.
Wayabaho.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabad.
Wayabad.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kayata.
Kayata.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Badka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Alcall.
Alcall.
Ta'aratza.
This is Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo, thine enemies.
Thine enemies
Make atonement.
make atonement.
And they that hate
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people
And consulted
and consult
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel,
No more remembrance.
maybe no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together
With one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They are confederate against
the
thee.
tabernacles of
The
Edom.
tabernacles of Edom
And the Ishmaelites.
and the Ishmaelites
Of Moab.
of Moab
And Hagarines.
and Hagarines,
Gabal.
Gabal
And Ammon.
and Ammon
And Amalek.
and Amalek,
The Philistines.
the Philistines,
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also was joined with them.
Assur also was joined with
They
them.
have opened the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Jabin.
as to Jabin,
At the brook of Kison.
at the brook of
Which
Kishon,
perished at Endor.
which perished and endured.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red,
Like Zaid.
and like Zaid,
Yea.
yea,
All their princes.
all their princes,
As Zabak.
as Zabak,
And as Amunah.
and as
Who
Zalmunna,
said,
who said,
let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to
the
ourselves
houses of
the
God
houses of God
in possession.
in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like a whip.
Make them like it will,
As a stubble before the wind.
as the stubble before the wind,
As the fire burneth the wood.
as the fire burneth the wood,
And as the flames set the mountains on
as the
fire.
flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest.
with thy
And
tempest,
make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame,
That they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord,
Let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea.
Yea,
Let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish.
and perish,
And they may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. These are the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa Yahweh Shai,
Wa Yahweh Shai,
Wa Me'aka Allah,
Wa Me'aka Allah,
Wa Alahayim,
Wa Alahayim,
Matazab Ya'ah,
Zab Ya'ah,
Alawapia Hana,
Alawap Yahana,
Ha'alawapia,
Alawapia,
Hasaranya,
Hasaranya,
Hakutizayanya,
Hakutizayanya,
Hakahayoyim,
Hakayayoyim,
Wa'akwatyan,
Wa Akwatyan,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashim Yahushai,
Ba'ashim Yahushai,
the water among.
the water Amon. Now in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh,
And Yahweh Shai.
and Yahushai,
And Michael.
and Michael,
And the angels.
and the angels,
Commander General Yohanan.
commanding General Yahana,
The generals.
the generals,
The captains.
the captains,
The officers.
the officers,
The troopers.
the troopers,
And the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahushai,
Thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorry, face me. All right, you may be seated. All right. All right, let's clap it up for the Most High real quick. It's a beautiful Sabbath. All right, for anybody who's just now tuning in, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, we will be reading out of the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 9 to chapter 2, verse 11. Priest and Officer Ibad will be reading in the Hebrew. The trooper will be reading in the English, and we'll be giving the breakdown. Again, any comments, questions, concerns, by all means, feel free to put it in the chat. And participation is always greatly encouraged. All right, with that being said, whenever you're ready, Ibad.
Come on, guys. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. Allah ha'adabar yam asad dabar masal al kal yasha'ala ba'ai bar hayaradan ba'madabar ba'ai ra mawa'al so like a shawapa bayan parayan it's like a parana wabayan tapola it's like a tapala walaban hakarataza it's like a hakatazarath wada it's like a wadaya zahab verse 2 Akad Ashar, Yawam, Makarabad, Dakar, Ha'ar, Sha'ayar, Aid, Kodash Baranai, verse 3, Wayahaya, Ba'ar, it's like Ba'ara Ba'ayam, Shana'a, Ba'aisha, it's like Ba'aishath, Ba'aishathya, Aishar, Kadash, Ba'akad, Lakadash, the Bar Masha, All Banyaya Sha'ala, it's like Kal, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, it's like Athwa, Alahayam. It's like Alaham. Verse 4. Akarath Yah. It's like Hakathwa, Akath. It's like Ath. Saya Kama, Malakah, Amaraya. Ashar, Wayashab. Ba Kabash 1, Wa'ath. It's like Iwag. Malakah, Habashan, Ashar. Yawashab. Ba'aisha Rath. Well, it's like Ba'aisha Rath. Ba'ai Shath Rath, Ba'ada Ra, yeah, it's like a Ba'a Dara Aya Ba'a Bar Haya Radan Ba'a Ratiza Mawa'ab Hawa Aya Masha Ba'ar Ath Hatha Ra it's like a Hatha Wara Hataza Lamar Yahweh Alahaya Nawa Dabar Alahaya Nawa. It's like Alahaya Nawa Bakarab La Amar Rab Lakam Shabbath Bahar Haza. It's like Hawa
I got it.
Hazaha. Verse 7 Wapana Wasa Iwa Lakam.
So I can read that. You said verse 7.
Come verse 7.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 9. Where you started?
I'll start at 1 and 1.
Oh, no, 1 and 9. So
Okay, come on, I'll start.
so 9 to 15.
Come on. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 9. Waya Amar Lakam Ba'aif Ha'ai Hahawama La Amar La Awakal Labadaya Sha'ath Athkam. Verse 10. Yahweh Allahayakam Ha'arab Athakam Ha'a Wahanakam Hayawam Kakawa Kabaya Hashamaya La Rabah. Verse 11. Yahweh Alahaya Abad. It's like Abawa Thakam Yasap Al Yakam Kakam Alap Pa'ai Mayam Waya Baraka Athakam Ka'ash Debar Lakam. It's like Ayaka Asha Labadaya. It's like a Taraka. It's like a Tarakam Wa Mashakam. It's like a Wayara Bakam. Verse 13. Habawa Lakam Anashayam. It's like a Ka Kamayam. Wana. It's like a Wana Baya Nayam. Ayada. It's like Ayada Ayam. La Shabbath Yakam. Wa'a Shaya. It's like a Waya Shaya Mum. Bara like a Bara Ashaya Kam. Verse 14. Waya Thai Naya Athaya Wa Thamara'a Tawaba. It's like a Tawab. Waya the Bar Asha Dabarath. La'ai Shawath. Verse 15, last verse. Wa Akwak Ash Ra'ashya Shaba'ith Yakam. Anashayam Ka. It's like Ka Mayam. Waya da Ayam. Wa'athan Athama Ra'ashayam Al Yakam Sharaya Alapyam Washaraya Ma'awath. Washaraya Kamashyam Washaraya Aisha Rath Washatara Yath La Shabbath Yakam. That's right there.
That's it? Okay, Most High in Christ. So we'll be reading out the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 9 to 15 in the English.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 9. I spake unto you at that time, saying, I am not able to bear you myself alone. The Lord your God hath multiplied you. And behold, ye are this day as the stars of heaven for multitude.
Okay, so we'll stop real quick. So just so everybody kind of gets up to speed, right? Okay, so verse 9 and 10, this is Moses speaking, right? So what he's saying is that the nation of Israel, like, we've multiplied so much. There's a lot of us now. So what's happening is there's so many of us that it's becoming too much of a load to bear for Moses alone to lead the nation, right? So you can continue to verse 11, Brother Bashar.
Verse 11. The Lord God of your fathers make you 1,000 times so many more as ye are, and bless you as he hath promised you. Verse 12. How can I myself alone bear your cumbrance and your burden and your strife? Take ye wise men and understanding, and know among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you.
Okay, so what's starting to happen now is Moses is telling the nation, okay, look, there's a lot of y'all, I can't bear this load all myself. So what we're going to do is we're going to start delegating. We're going to start raising up other men that can delegate and, can be leaders within the community, right? Which is, very similar to like what we have now, right? That's why you have your captains of 13,000, captains of 10,000, officers of 5,000, officers of 1,500. You have your generals, it's all delegating because realistically, I mean, it's a lot to deal with. You know,
Right.
you gotta think about it. You know, Moses, he is born in the flesh just like the rest of us. He's a man.
Right.
So it's a lot to deal with. All right. I mean, you see what him and his brother alone, it's like, and their sister, by the way, what had to go through just to get us out of Egypt. It was a lot, you know, and we've seen what happens when it's just too much of a load to bear for one man because they erred, you know, and it's not, you know, any shade to them or anything like that, but, you know, it was a lot. So now it's come a time where there's so many of us, Moses saying, hey, you know, we're going to have a system that's going to happen, right? Let's see. Can you please go to, you can go to 14. Sure.
Verse 14. And ye answered me and said, the thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over fifties, and captains over tens, and officers of your tribe.
I see you in there, right? Pretty much what I just brought out earlier. This is why we have what we call a chain of command, right? One brother can't bear it all. It's not fair to that brother, right? You know, this is why there's a term that I've heard in the workforce for a while. It's called training your replacement. You know, you might be a great brother, okay, but there might be a brother that's good in other areas that you might not be, or he might have a different perspective. You want to raise up that brother to hopefully one day be better than you. And then there's a brother underneath him. Maybe he raises him to be better than him, and so on and so forth, right? That's what real brotherhood is, right? And it also, again, just kind of shows you all throughout the Bible, and I bring this up a lot. There's a lot of Christians out there who believe that, you know, they have a personal relationship with God and that they don't need to listen to no man. Every single time all throughout the Bible, there is always a man who serves the Most High as a messenger to help delegate amongst the tribes of Israel. Every single time, and we're reading it right now. All right, just so everybody kind of gets an understanding of what's happening right now. You got anything about it?
Come on, if I could. Another thing that I want to point out is that you heard that rank and order system. I'm pretty sure everybody heard it. We are the home of the truth, matter of fact. We are the only Hebrew Israelite group, you know what I'm saying, organization that goes by the rank and order system of the Bible. That means that we do everything that the Bible tells us to do, not some of it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that scripture tells us to do, the way that we should run ourselves as far as being a people, as far as being an army of the Lord, as far as being priests and prophets of God, how we operate on a day-to-day basis, on the things we do, the foods we eat. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the foods we eat or the feast day we celebrate or the names we call ourselves. It's about the rank and order. It's about doing everything that the Bible tells us to do. No other figures like group have captains and officers of 50 and 500 and 1,000. You know what I'm saying? They don't go by the rank and order system. You know what they call themselves? Deacons and bishops and officers of 80 and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I done seen all different types of rank and order systems, but the only real rank and order system that matters is the one that the scripture just broke down to you. You know what I'm saying?
No, you too wild. Like, this is our government in a sense, right? This is what we're supposed to be. This is what we're supposed to do. Just in case if anybody ever wonders, like, why do you call yourself an officer? Well, that's because that brother has earned that rank, first of all, through the fruits of his labor. He was recognized like, hey, you know, this brother's solid, he's good at and you've earned that rank, right? This is our government. This is how it's supposed to be, because when we go out into the world, I forgot the name of the brother, but somebody, it might have actually been Malcolm X. I forgot the exact quote, but he was bringing up how you've all seen it, right? Like within the Black community, right? We have this common thing where we look at celebrities as leaders.
Right.
If you really think about it, no other community does that. Think about it. Like everybody, you know, they have their, you know, comedians, like white community, they have their comedians, right? You know, you have performers and singers and dancers. Every community has that, but none of them view those people as leaders.
Right.
We are the only people in the world that will look at a jester as a king. You don't think that's not by design? Why do you think every single time will you see a lot of Black celebrities and they end up having, you know, a lot of money, whatever, oftentimes when they have a lot of money, and I guess you could say some form of power, is when they integrate into the white delegation, if that makes sense. They make themselves into a coon. It's like, I got to call it what it is. Like the one recently was the roast of Kevin Hart, right? That was a public humiliation. That's what that was. But he's going to do it. He's going to sit there and take it like a good boy because that's what he has to do to maintain his status.
Right.
And a lot of people, I'm just using him as an example. A lot of people, our people, will view a lot of these comedians, these singers, these dancers as like public figures, when really they're an entertainer.
Right.
That's their job. Their job is to entertain. We shouldn't be looking at them as a political figure, but we do.
Right.
That's not good. That's by design. And they designed it that way for a reason, to mislead the masses, to keep us separated from each other. That's why you have sisters in the world. They'll be upset. It's a shame that we still have these conversations that pop up. It's ridiculous. It's 2026, and I still see grown men and women, 40 plus years old, talking about some, oh, I don't want to go 50-50 in the household. But you'll sit here and spend $1,500 to take a picture of Chris Brown, who is known as a man who like beats women and calls you, excuse my language, who calls you bitches. But got a whole man at home, you won't go 50-50 with him, but then you gonna sit here and pay all that money for what? Two minutes with a man that don't even remember your name? But that's because a lot of you view these people, these public figures, as a symbol of leadership.
Right.
And then you're so shocked when they do certain things. It's like, oh, this person's on drugs. Well, I mean, yeah, they're in Hollywood. Like, that's what happens. So again, we have to maintain order and structure within ourselves. Every other race of people, culture, community, whatever you want to call it, has this, but us. There's a reason for that. All right. So we have to get out of that mindset. You would think it's like, oh, it's the younger generation. Nah, it's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of me, mom, papas that be doing that too. Y'all be out here, worshiping, I don't know, Jay-Z and Beyonce and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, they ain't never did nothing for you. It's like it. You gotta get out of that mindset. That's all I'm saying. It's like, you got anything before we continue?
A lot. All
right. So we'll continue. So you'll go from Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 16. 16 to 22 in the Hebrew.
Come on. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Wa'atazawath ath Shabbath yakam ba'aitha waya haha wa'ala amar shama'ai shamai bayan akayam wa shapath thama tazadak bayan ayash wabayan akaya wabayan garawa. Verse 17 la'a Thaka ya rawa panayam bama shapat ka kwatan ka gadol tasha ma'ai one la'a thaga rawa mapunya ayash kaya hamashapat lahayam sagala ala hayam hawa'a wahada bar ashar wakwashaya Makama Thakwaraba 1 Alaya Washa Ma'ai Thayawa. Verse 18. Wa'ataza wa'a athakam ba'aitha hawa'a ath ka'or hadabra. It's like a ha dabar yum. It's like a ha dabar yum ashar. Ta'isha 1 verse 19. Wana sa'ai makara wana laka ath ka'or hamadabar haga hawa waha na ra'a haha ar. It's like a ha'a wa'a ashar ra'ith. It's like a ra'ith thumb daraka ha'ar ha'a maraya ka ashar taza wa'a yahawa ala hayanawa ath nawa wana ba'a aid kwadash bara na'ai. Verse 20 waya amar alakam ba'atham aid hara Amaraya Ashar Yahweh Alahayanawa Nathana Lanawa. Verse 21 Ra'a Nathana Yahweh Alayaka Lapanyaka Ath Ha'arataza Ayla Ra'ash Ka Ashar Dabar Yahweh Alahaya like Alahaya Abba like Abath Yaka Laka All Thaya Ra'a Wa'al It's like a Thakaf, verse 22, last verse. Wayatha Karaba 1, Aya Kala Kama, Wa Tharamawa, Nasalak. It's like a Nashalak, Anashayam, Lapanya Nawa, Wayaka Parawa, Lanawaha, Atha Rataza, Waya Shabawa, Ath Nawa, Dabar Ath, Hadarak Ashar, Nalawa, Baha Atha, Atha, Wa'ath, Hai Rayam Ashar, Naba'a, Alahayam, Alahayam.
Was it? Come on. All right, my son first. All right, so you'll start Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 16 to 22.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 16. And I charge your judges at that time, saying, hear the cause between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is within him, that is with him. Verse 17, ye shall not respect persons, ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. Ye shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is God's, and the curse that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it.
All right, so let's stop real quick, right? Verse 17, it says, ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. What this is describing is everyone will be judged fairly.
Right.
It does not matter what your status is, what your gender is. If you committed a crime, you will be judged accordingly, you know? And this is the opposite of what you see today. Here, let me ask y'all something. Y'all ever seen a Jewish person in prison?
Wow.
Yeah. you know, if there is, there's probably like the 1% of the 1% of the 1% that's been in there. Why? Because they own the prison system. That's why. When you're rich enough in this country, right, the rules apply to poor people. You know, you get a traffic ticket.
Right.
You'll go because you know you went above the speed limit. You were driving in the HOV lane, right? You'll go to, you know, you robbed somebody, you know, but then you find out all, you know, they call them the elites and all this stuff, right? They have various different names. Let's just call them people in high places. When they commit crimes, they're not going to go to jail.
Right.
They're not going to go to prison. And if they do, they get the, you know, a minimum sentence, if that, right? Might get house arrest. They live in a mansion. They're just fine. But why though? Because they're not going to be judged fairly. Because to people who think carnally, because this is a carnal world that we live in right now, because it's ran by Esau, they have money, they have status. So they get a little slap on the hand, if that. They have ways to get by the system, because the system wasn't designed for them. The system was designed to keep you down. Like the police force. Anybody know where the police force originated? Or what it was called before it was called the police department? You know that little badge they have? Anybody know what that started off as? I'll give it to you. It was a slave patrol that originated in the Carolinas. You want to know what their job was? To round up runaway slaves. That was their job. Even like now, you see like the police officers, they have like the dogs to sniff out the drugs and stuff. Back then, them dogs were used to sniff out runaway slaves. And when you think about it, nothing has changed, because in the prison system, who represents the prison system mostly? It's so-called black and brown people, right? But I get it. You know, you're going to hit them with the fake statistics of, oh, well, you're 13% of the population, but you commit 50% of the crimes. But then you forget about the fact that, first of all, it's all about poverty, right? When people are in poverty, it doesn't matter what your race is. You're going to be more prone to committing crimes because you're desperate, right? When you deprive people of a proper education system, proper resources, you poison the food, you poison the water, you got them living in poor air quality. Because anytime, you know, they want to talk about black people, they love to bring up Chicago, because I guess apparently we all live in Chicago. I don't know, it's freaking crazy, but you know, whatever. But they'll use that as an example because they think that applies to the whole black population. Oh, you guys are all like this, but they don't describe why certain things are. Perfect example, there's drugs in our neighborhoods. We're poor, right? We're poor. How do we have cocaine in the black community when cocaine doesn't It didn't even originate in this country. You know where cocaine comes from? The source of it is the cocoa leaf, which comes from South America. So how did we get it? We're poor. We ain't got no boats. We don't have planes. We can't travel over there. So how did we get it? Because it was planted within our communities. So if you sit here and you take a people and you strip them of everything and you make them desperate and they already have a poor education within that population, right? And then you throw drugs and then you push this narrative that if you're a drug dealer, you make a lot of money. Because a lot of them do be making a lot of money.
Right.
All right. And you're desperate. Your mom is working 3 to 4 jobs to pay the rent. You're crowded as hell. And then you already hate yourself. And then it's like, I could sell this brick for X amount of money. I can sell this weed. I can sell these pills. And then now you got a little money in your pocket now. You're not educated on credit. You're not educated on interest rate. You know what you do have? You know what you do have though? Cash. You got cash. That's what happens. All right. But they don't talk about that.
Right.
And all that is by design because they want you in the prison system. Because if you go to prison, now that 13th Amendment comes into play. And under the 13th Amendment, guess what? What is it? I forgot the proper verbiage, but pretty much you can't put somebody in slavery unless they commit a crime. Well, if you're in prison, you committed a crime. That's why they have free labor.
Right.
Now you're used for, you can look it up. Now they have this term called sweat equity. Because now they're realizing that all the men that are in the prison system are starting to die out because they're old. They're like, oh, well, we need more men in here. We need young men in here. We need to get more sweat equity. We need to get more work out of them in free labor. That's what that is.
Right.
Nothing has changed. It's just how they go about it. Now the thing is, back then racism was just loud and in your face. Now it's more, they want to create this illusion that, oh no, we're not racist. You guys just fit a statistic. That's all it is.
Right.
We're not racially profiling you. We're just trying to get rid of the illegal immigrants out of the country. Mind you, this was their land. And then on top of that, most of the people that you have in those ICE detention centers are not illegal immigrants. Those are Hispanic citizens.
Right.
But you've convinced the public, no, we have to get the illegal immigrants because they're taking our jobs. And they're raping people and they're robbing people and they're doing all this. Meanwhile, y'all taking them little Hispanic girls, underage girls, because y'all try to say women, girls, and somehow they just end up pregnant. And now you're shipping them off somewhere where nobody knows about because you're trying to take care of them.
Right.
But that's not racism. That's not racial profiling. That's the time that we live in now. And you need to be aware of this, right? That is the opposite of what verse 17 is supposed to represent. We're supposed to be judged fairly.
Right.
You're supposed to be judged by your actions. Doesn't matter if you are king of such and such. Saul was a king. That's why he was judged. Most High said, nah, I'm going to make somebody greater than you.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. And he did. All right. Even David, he was judged. He committed adultery.
Right.
So he had to be judged. And other people suffered because of his actions. Solomon, his name is peace. He's supposed to rule in a time of peace because there was too much blood on David's hands. And guess what? He was judged because he participated in messing around with strange women. And then with that, started worshiping other gods. He was judged. Samson was judged, sleeping around with a Philistine woman. David's son, who assaulted his own sister, by the way, he was judged.
Right.
Like everybody, matter of fact, he died. His brother got to him. David told his other son, don't touch him. And he still took his life because he was angry. And okay, yeah, rightfully so, because what he did was nasty and disgusting, but he wasn't supposed to take his brother's life.
Right.
Guess what? He was also judged.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what your status is. The Lord will judge you accordingly. Putting that out there. Salakia, you got anything before we continue out?
Come on, if I could. Another thing that sticks out to me in this verse is that the Bible is absolutely on one accord with the Old Testament and the New Testament. A lot of people like to have these New Testament only Israelites or Old Testament only Israelites, or Hispanics aren't true Israelites, or the law is done away with, or who are you to judge? The scripture just told me I'm a judge. As soon as I got that oil poured on my head, anointed as a priest, I am to judge righteously. You know what I'm saying? In the scriptures, and in the New Testament, I'm gonna paraphrase the scripture. It says, if you can't judge the small matters here on earth, how can you judge the big things in heaven? Saying that we shall judge here on earth, so that when we get to heaven, we're gonna judge in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Just like in the book of Matthew, it says, think not that, what did Christ say? Think not I'm come to send peace or destroy the law, but to fulfill. Don't your Christian pastor tell you the law is done away with? You don't wonder why he tells you that? So he can touch children. So he can sleep with the choir boys. He tells you the law is done away with, so he doesn't have to uphold the law. That's why he tells you it's done away with. Instead of admitting that he's a filthy, disgusting sinner, he wants to tell you that there's no rule against what I'm doing. Brother, the law is done away with. You want to eat pork? Eat pork. Christ said, I'm not come to destroy the law. Don't you build your whole foundation of all the money that you're getting in your entire church off Christ? You're not doing nothing, he says. Christ is the law. Christ came and embodied the law. He walked in nothing but the law. He showed you what it's like to actually live the law. Because the Sadducees and Pharisees, aka your Christian pastors, was telling you can't eat on the Sabbath day, that you can't go pick food on the Sabbath, that you can't feed your baby on the Sabbath. Just like telling you that you can write a bill of divorce. It's like telling you the law is done away with. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is absolutely in one accord with the Old and the New Testament. What your Christian pastor does when he tells you that the law is done away with, he makes I can't even say that. He makes raping lawful because the law is done away with, right?
Crazy.
He makes murder lawful. He makes sleeping with your children lawful because the law is done away with. What your Christian pastor fails to realize is when he says the law is done away with, he is now opening a book of chaos, meaning everything and anything is permitted. Now you can be as disgusting and as sinful as you want to be because the law is done away with. The law is the only reason why we're still here today. If the law was done away with, the world would fall into anarchy. If no one was being judged for them not following the law, then the world will be in anarchy. The Lord will have to flood the earth again because he would have to repent again from making humans because we didn't effed up all the way over again. It's Salakia. If the law is done away with, then no one's going to be judged. Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's raps. It's grits for us. It's grits for us all. If there's no judges and the law is done away with. The scripture is telling you right here that it's not done away with, or it's going to tell you right here that the law is going to uphold. It's going to be lasting forever. How long do you think forever is? 20 years? Forever means forever. You know what I'm saying? Forever means forever. Get that in your head. The law is not done away with, and I'm going to judge you. If I tell you, hey, brother, you're not supposed to be eating pork, in the scripture, it tell you that, swine's flesh is unclean flesh. You're not supposed to eat that. Like, yeah, brother, I hear what you're saying. Nigga, take a bite of a pulled pork sandwich. Yeah. Brother, I just told you. Go hit a blunt. Brother, I just told you in the scriptures say you're not supposed to do that.
Still gonna do it.
Still gonna do it.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And get it in your head. Judging you does not mean what people saying, what thinking judging is, I just sentence you to death. I just said something, I caused something to happen to you. I ain't say nothing like that, brother. I just told you what you're doing is wrong. That's judging. Telling you what you're doing is wrong. And it's like, good Lord, I would want somebody to judge me for doing wrong. Judgment is just like your father punishing you for not doing what you're told. It's chastisement. It's being told you're wrong so that you can correct your mistakes. Without judgment, you'll stay the same person. Without chastisement, you'll stay the same person. So like, I digress.
No, it's real though. This is why we got to get into these scriptures, man. You got to understand and get away from like the ways of the white man. Like that is this you trying to be like the heathens and trying to go after what they put out. It's never done anything well for us. That's why we talked about it last class. Like anytime we try to integrate with any other people, it's never worked out for us. We always end up at the bottom, and we always been slaves in a sense. Like we might not like physically be in chains, not all of us, but then like mentally, like a lot of us have been conditioned to be comfortable with being a slave, if that makes sense. That's why a lot of times, I hate to say it, but black people will check each other for everything. Let that white man come around. Let that white woman come around. Let anybody come around.
Right.
Now all of a sudden you're on your best behavior. Now all of a sudden you have compassion and you want to hear them out. I can't tell you how many times you talk about. I can't tell you how many times growing up, I will see our own people sit here and have so much compassion for another people, right? But then we'll not have that same compassion for their brother, right? Your brother is in poverty. Like he's in poverty. He might have lost his mother, his father. He might have been in the foster system, something like that. He's going through it. And you mean to tell me you have compassion for a story by Anne Frank? That's crazy. You feel bad for a people that you've never interacted with across the world. Don't get me wrong. What's happening across the world right now is freaking crazy. This is why, like, it just shows like they are the synagogue of Satan. Like these people who say that they are Jews, they are not. Just look what they're doing. They're bombing kids. They're black. They're bombing kids. They just celebrated like sexually assaulting like a mass of people, and they were drinking wine at the idea of it. Like it's freaking crazy. This is sickening. I'm not saying you shouldn't have any compassion, but I'm saying how about you have that compassion for your people? Help your people. Be there for your people. That's all I got. Slakia. You can continue. Verse 18 of the show. Oh, go ahead.
Did you want to hear want to give the exact saying of how the 13th Amendment, how they happen to make you a slave?
Oh, if you could, Baba Shah, I forgot the verbatim. Go ahead.
This is
yeah.
This here says that the 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution officially abolished slavery and involuntary servitude across the nation.
Mm-hmm.
It was ratified on December 6, 1865, and it established that neither slavery nor forced labor should exist within the United States or any territory subject to its jurisdiction, except as a punishment for a convicted crime.
See, you're still a slave. There's just terms and conditions now. Thwadak, by the way, there's just terms and conditions. They will find a way. They will find a way. They will twist. You got to remember, they're the ones that made the laws, so they will twist and turn it when it's convenient for them. Matter of fact, just real quick, I seen something. I think it was actually in North Carolina. Crazy, but it was a brother. He went to a courthouse for something. He's walking in. Mind you, when you go into a courthouse, they already have to check you. Like, you can't bring weapons in there. Right. He opens the door. He's immediately met with pepper spray. They pepper sprayed him. You can look it up. There was I think it was a deputy. Like, he just pepper sprayed him. So of course he like, what the hell? Like, so like he walks out of the courtroom. He's trying to wipe his eyes, and then Officer Big Back come behind him and try to freaking punch him in the head. I'm gonna say, hey, look, you can look up the video. The brother, I guess he heard him heaving and hoeing, so he like ducked. I ain't gonna lie, he beat his ass. I laughed. I thought it was hilarious. How you blind somebody and still lose? That's crazy. Lord. Like that's crazy. Like, you lost.
The Lord was not with you.
The Lord was not with you. like that brother got him good, but then of course they arrested him. Mind you, he was attacked. He's suing the police department right now. But my point is, this is the world we live in. Like you can walk into a courtroom, get pepper sprayed, you were attacked, and then now you got arrested because you defended yourself. And I already know what the story is going to be. They're going to try to say like, oh, he used it out of self-defense. He feared for his life from the door. The brother didn't even get a foot through yet. He just it's crazy. I don't know, but it's like not to be too long-winded. But again, this is why we got to separate ourselves from these people. Matter of fact, another one. I'm gonna talk about it. Whatever. Y'all heard about the whole Rick Chow incident? Yeah, the sadly the brother who 14 years old, by the way, shot in the back. And I watched the video. You gotta separate from these people, man.
Right.
If for anybody who has not seen the video or doesn't know what I'm talking about, there's a video of, I want to say was it in North Carolina or South Carolina?
I think it's South Carolina.
South Carolina. Carolina is crazy. I ain't going there. But a young brother, 14 years old, goes into a gas station. Immediately when he walks in there, you see like this older Asian woman. It's a Asian couple and their son. They're older, and she's immediately like, it's like one of those. You ever seen like Don't Be a Menace? That little hurry up and buy like that. Like that's what it was. Like she's walking him down, trying to see what he's doing. He literally goes into like this little cooler. He gets 4 water bottles, but then he just puts them back, and then he leaves. That's it. And then she runs to her husband, lies, said that he stole something. He gets his gun, chases this young man down for, I think it was like 150 to 165 yards.
130 yards.
Yeah. Like I don't know how, that's a lot.
That's more than a football field.
Like he chased him down and shot him in the back. shot him in the back, and then apparently it was known, like Rick Chow has a history of being violent. So he was brought to court, not guilty. Not guilty. And then if you see all the memes and all the people in there, oh, well, he shouldn't have brought a talking about the young man who got shot. He shouldn't have brought a gun. Oh, you know, he was about to rob him. First of all, you watched the video, and he literally took 4 water bottles and then just put it back. He didn't even take anything. You see where, like, she lied. They don't care. And now I'm seeing another video. It's an Asian man. He's like, oh, like, you know, you people don't want to do business with the Asian people. Oh, okay. Well, how about the fact that you have immigrants that come in here and they outwork y'all? Oh, you can go in there. You can open up your own nail salons if you don't want to do business with us. Mind you, these the same people that set up shop in your neighborhoods.
Right.
I know the history behind that. You want to know why Asian people set up shop in the black neighborhoods? Because they tried in the white neighborhoods and they didn't want them there.
Right.
That's why. As much as these people want to be in white proximity, you ain't white. You ain't us, for damn sure. But you ain't them either. And they know that. So they ostracized you. And an easy way for immigrants, the way it used to be, I think it still is, an easy way for immigrants to get into the country was to own a store. That's why, like, you have like a lot of people who come from different countries, they have like a little mom and pop spot. Because that's like an easy way for them to get here, pretty much. So because they couldn't set up in the white communities, the next best thing was the black communities. You know what? We always nice, too damn nice, Slovakia. And they set up shop there and they feed us, you know, their version of fried chicken and, you know, pork and shrimp fried rice and all that nasty stuff. And guess what? They hate you. They hate you. As you sisters go to that nail salon, they talking smack about you. And what is it? It's not what's the language that they speak in China? I forgot. Is it Mandarin?
Yeah, Mandarin.
Mandarin. I said Mandarin. Mandarin, the water. Talking smack about it. That's like a known stereotype too. Like they talk so much smack about you as they're doing your nails, and then they upcharge the hell out of you. Rude as hell.
Oh my
doing
God.
all that, but then they do all that. They do business with you, take your money, and then guess what? They hate you the whole time. That was a reflection of how the Asian community actually feels about you,
Right.
which is why you shouldn't do business with them.
That's right.
That ain't a wake-up call. I don't know what it is. Slakia. That's all I got.
So if I could,
Go ahead.
And one more thing is we're giving them our money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could easily do exactly what they're doing. I know sisters that know how to do nails. I know sisters that know how to do eyelashes. I know brothers that can sell some jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We can do everything for ourselves, but the fact is we don't know who we are as a people. So we can't set up things like this because we're not one. Them Asians, they stick together. If you go to the Waterman discount mall over here, you're going to see how one them Asians is. I damn near think all of them is related. I'm gonna
It's just one big ass
one
family.
big Kim family. Everybody last name is Kim. I'm pretty sure they are related, but they're still, but because they're one, they understand that they are the same people. Now, blacks, natives, Hispanics understood that we are one people. Oh my goodness, it's almost like we'll have heaven on earth. If only we understood who we were, we wouldn't have to go to nobody for nothing. Just like we did in Oklahoma. Is that Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
Just like we did in Oklahoma. We didn't have to go to nobody for nothing. Everything was there. Everything was already here. My next door neighbor was my dentist. Now I have to go to an Asian man for everything. You think I'm joking? My dentist is Asian. My doctor is Asian.
That's crazy.
They
Right.
come into our communities and they pollute our communities. Because why? We're an easy target. Why? Because we don't know who we are. We're like walking zombies. We're like the Walking Dead. You go in that Waterman discount mall, guess what they got out? They got the Buddhas, because that's what's popular right now. They got the Buddhas. And they got the gold nugget earrings. Then they got this. Then they got the grills. They advertise. They know who they advertising it to.
Mm-hmm.
They know who their target audience is. And we buy into it. And that's the problem. That's why it's so heavy that Precinct Officer Nazazov, he said something heavy. He said, we're going to stop supporting their businesses. Because if we don't support their business, they're going to go out of business. They're going to have to go back home.
Because them white people don't want them.
They don't. I ain't. Salagi.
Go ahead.
My entire life of living in San Bernardino, California, I have not seen one white man in that Waterman discount mall. Ever. And I'm not even for the theatrics or nothing like that. They know who they're advertising to. They know their target audience. And we're so confused and dumb as a people that we allow them to take advantage of us. It's time for us. It's time for us as a people to stop being taken advantage of or getting taken advantage of. Because it's been going on for too long. If you've seen the movie Sinners, you seen the two shops they had right across the street from each other?
Oh, that's
historically accurate, by the way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They come into our communities, they pollute our communities, they water down the community. Matter of fact, I promise I used to go to a school with an Asian kid. He was more of a nigga than I was. They send their kids to school with us just so they can be like us, but they hate us so much. Wanna know why they do this? We talked about it last week, because they want to be white so bad. They want to be like your oppressor. They're going to hate you just like your oppressor. They're going to hate you and tell you everything that you do as a black man, Hispanic man, a Native American man, woman, and child, that everything you do is wrong, that you feel bad about it, and then turn around, guess what they doing? That's how they live. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us as a people to notice what they're doing. Open your eyes, wake up. Wake up and smell the BS. It ain't flowers. Not here. Not want to have to go to an Asian man for everything. No, it's time to wake up. It's time for them to get the hell out of our community and us start running our own communities.
Right. You too, Bob. If you could, I can go to verse 18.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 18. And I commanded you at that time all the things which ye should do. Verse 19. And when we departed from Horeb, we went through all that great and terrible wilderness, which ye saw by the way of the mountain of the Amorites, as the Lord our God commanded us. And we came to Kadesh Barnea. And I said unto you, ye are come unto the mountain of the Amorites, which the Lord our God doeth give unto us. Behold, the Lord our God hath set the land before thee. Go up and possess it. And the Lord God of thy fathers have said unto thee, fear not, neither be discouraged. Verse 22. And ye came near unto me, every one of you,
Right.
and said, we will send men before us, and they shall search us out the land and bring us word again by what way we must go up, and into what cities we shall come.
All right. So with that being said, right, again, just emphasis on what we need to do as a people to help our people, right? So right here it says, and when we departed from Horeb, Horeb is a desert. It's like near like Mount Sinai. Just talking about the voyage we had when we got up out of Egypt. This is the land that's promised unto us. Amorites, I believe it's a people of Canaan. And it says, behold, the Lord thy God has set the land before thee, and go up and possess it. Again, this was the land that was for us, right? And again, just a reminder, being an Israelite ain't good enough. Like we really, okay, you're God's chosen people. If you're not acting like it, you are literally considered a Gentile. That's for everybody that forgot about that. Like a Gentile is a heathen or a strange person, is somebody that is not us. But if you are an Israelite and you behave as such, the Lord considers you a Gentile as well, and you will actually be treated worse than a regular Gentile, because you also are going to fall under the curses that come with being an Israelite. All right. So the reason why I'm bringing that up is, you see that there was a land that was promised unto us. We still had to fight for it, though. It wasn't like, oh, here you go. Like, it was a very long, much longer voyage than what it needed to be to get up out of Egypt. Because again, just being hard-headed. And then even when we got the land, it's like, it wasn't like it was just given to us. You had to fight for the land and win. So, and you got to think, we had to have the Lord with us, right? Which means that we had to upkeep them law, statutes, and commandments. So I know Moses was up in everybody's ear like, hey, you better not eat that pork. Hey, you better remember, we was reading not that long ago in Numbers. Brothers was taking them Midianitish women and Moabite women as prisoners and having sex with them, putting them in tents, so much that it was creating like a plague. It was an evil amongst the congregation. They over here like, man, why all this stuff happened to us? Like, they over here, and somebody walked right by Moses and was like, hey, it was good with you, man. Got the Midianite right on his arm. Like, yeah, I might go take this down real quick. And Moses looking at him like, I know this nigga. That dude died. Like, was it Eleazar?
Phineas.
I always think it's Eleazar. Slack, Phineas. Phineas looked and was like, the heck? I'm talking about they were in the act. He said, nah. Phew. Caught them both. You want to be with that Midianite woman? You want to forsake your people? Okay, you're going to die with her. And he did. And guess what? The evil was lifted. You see what happened?
The Lord's anger was appeased. I like it.
like you see, like what happens? Like, oh man, now we're all good now because you stop wanting to be with these other people every single time. I know there's people out there who really believe like, oh, black people are God's chosen people. And it's like, look at today and look at the Bible. Every single time we try to mess with people who are not us, it never ends well.
Right.
Even when you've been brainwashed to think that, oh yeah, they tell you love is love. Yeah, gay people say that too.
AIDS is AIDS.
Yeah, AIDS is AIDS. Love. They got I'm trying to think of something. They got the clap. but I love it. All right, bro. All right. Lord be with you, I guess. You gotta think like that, man, because some of y'all brothers, y'all still want to be snow bunny warriors. All right, you want to go out there and sleep with the white women, and I know what it is low racial self-esteem, and you think you got some validation because now the white people done accepted you, now realize that you're just a fetish. Okay, they was having sex with their slaves.
Right.
Yeah, I hope you remember that. And it wasn't just the men; it was the women too.
It's like if I could, it wasn't consensual sex either. It was taking advantage of.
Yeah, taking advantage of by force, and they didn't care how old or young you were. I remember reading. Oh my gosh, I really wish I remember like the details for certain things. But I remember when I was in high school, we were reading about slavery, and I was shocked because I've always thought like it was the white man that was the one that was like assaulting the women.
Right.
And then we read something where I'm like, hold on, it was a slave owner's wife, and she had like a few like young black boys. She was having sex with all of them. And then she told them, if you say anything, I'm going to tell everybody that pretty much like you raped me. Mind you, these are kids, by the way. She's a grown woman. These are kids. And she knew like, oh, like they'll take my word over yours. Like you're a slave. Like, not going to think anything of it. And then they just did. And it really is a lose-lose situation because if you don't do it, you're going to die. If you do it and you get caught, because most of the time you're still going to get caught, and guess what? If the husband finds out, a lot of times they don't get rid of the wife, they get rid of you. They look at you like, oh, you've tainted her. Meanwhile, your wife a whore. Then went into the whole field, got ran through by all the slaves. But like, oh, my beautiful wife, your wife is a whore. And that's always been a thing. Even to this day, these white women will do the most obscene things possible to get with a black man. But it's really because you're a fetish and you might have money. So she's like, oh, I'll be with him. I don't really love him, but he got money though. So I'll be with him.
Right.
And then guess what? Now your whole lineage whited out. You over here trying to prove your great grandfather. Like, yeah, my great, like he's black, and now you look like Elon Musk. Like,
yo, guys, I can say niggas, my great grandfather's black.
Yeah, everybody looking at you like, man, all right. Don't be like that. It's like that's all I got. We'll continue. So 23. So Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 23. 1, 2, 7, 23 to 29 in the Hebrew.
Come on, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 23 in the Hebrew. Waya kataba ba'aya tagabaya anaya hadabar hakwaka makama sanayam ashar anashayam ayad. It's like anashayam ayah shakat la shabat la panawa waya alawa haharaha waya ba'awa aid nakar ashakar waya ragala lawa atha wa. It's like waya kwaka baya dama maparaya aratiza waya wa ra dawa ala al yanawa Waya Shabawa Athanawa Dabar Waya Amarawa Tawabaha Arataza Ashar Yahweh Allah like Allahayanawa Nathana Lanawa verse 26 Wala'a Abayatham La'ai Walath it's like a La'ai Lath Wa Thamra Wa Ath Paya it's like Yahweh Allahayakam verse 27 Watha Ra Ga Nawa Ba'ai it's like a Ba'aha Layakam Watha Amara it's like a Watha Amarawa Basha Na'ath Yahweh Athanawa Athnawa Hawa Taza it's like Hawa Taza Ya Anawa Maharataza Mutazarayam Lathatha Athnawa Ba'yada Amaraya La Hashamaya Dan it's like Danawa Anaha Anakana Alyawam Akath Yanawa Hamasawa Ath Lab Banawa La'amar Aim Gadawa it's like Gadar Gadawa Warama Mama Nawa Irayam Gadalaf Bataza Wabrath Bashamayam Wama Gama Banya Aina Kwayam Ra'a Yanawam it's like a Ra'anawa Shema verse 29 last verse Waya Amar all come La'a Tha'a it's like Ta'ai Rataza Wana Allah Thaya Ra it's like Thaya Ra Awana Mahama.
So Most High in Christ. All right, so we'll start at 23 and go to 29 in English.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 23. And the saying pleased me well, and I took 12 men of you, one of a tribe, and they turned and went up into the mountain and came unto the valley of Ishkul and searched it out. Salakia. Verse 25. And they took up the fruit of the land in their hands and brought it down unto us and brought us word again and said, it is good, it is a good land which the Lord our God doeth give us. Notwithstanding, ye would not go up, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord your God. And ye murmured in your tents and said, because the Lord hated us, he hath brought us forth out of the land of Egypt to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us. Verse 28, whither shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our hearts, saying the people is greater and taller than we. The cities are greater and walled up to heaven. And moreover, we have seen the son of the Anakims there. Last verse 29.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said unto you, dread not, neither be afraid of them.
All right, so that's it on that. So real quick, let's go back to. Can you start back at verse 26?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 26. Notwithstanding, ye would not go up, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord your God.
Okay, so again, this is just an example of us not having faith in the Most High, right? Keep going.
Verse 27, and ye murmured in your tents and said, because the Lord hated us, he hath brought us forth out of the land of Egypt to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us.
Is that true? No. I'll just give it to you straight. No, the Lord did not get us up out of Egypt to destroy us. Like if he wanted to destroy us, he could have just left us there. No, we're brought up out of Egypt because we were chosen to be God's chosen people, whether we liked it or not. And he sent men down there to come get us. We whined and complained and whatever. And guess what? We got up out of there. But it says, and he murmured in your tents and said, because the Lord hated us, he had brought us forth out of the land of Egypt to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us. When again, no, we were brought into the land of Canaan to fight against the Canaanites so that we could take the land.
Right.
The land that was promised unto us by the Most High. This is an example, and this is why I say, and I'll always say, being an Israelite is not good enough. you gotta move like an Israelite. You
Right.
gotta uphold the law, statutes, and commandments. You gotta, honor the high holy days. You gotta not sin. You gotta carry yourself with a purpose. That's what you gotta do. Because when you do stuff like this, like, I'm not gonna lie, Most High got a lot of patience. He has a lot of patience. Because I'll be damned to go rescue a group of people and them look at me like I'm crazy, like I did something wrong to them. Excuse me? You was living in hell. You in Egypt. Look, I don't know if anybody ever been to Africa. I haven't like actually set foot in Africa, but I did pass by the Suez Canal, which is like going by Egypt. It was 120 degrees outside. It was hot as hell. Now, I couldn't imagine you in like hard labor, like chattel slavery, in 120-degree weather in the middle of Egypt with sandals, if you even had any.
Right.
Bruh, ain't no way. Ain't no way. There's no way. There's no way. And you're complaining? You cursing the Most High, the being that's sent from men to get you. This is why, to a certain degree, we do have to hold ourselves accountable for our actions too. Like, don't get me wrong, the white man and the devil that the Bible speaks of. Don't get it twisted. Them Asians, screw them too. All them heathens, screw all them. All right. But once we get all of them out the way, that's when you got to start looking inward and be like, hey, like, what am I doing? That's why we talk about it. Like, if you're sinning, you can blame others. I'm not saying that there's not an outside source that has affected our condition of living. But then once you know this, it's up to you to fight against that.
Right.
It's up to you to not do that stuff. Like, if you know pork is killing your people, and you know pork gelatin is in a lot of candies and stuff like that, why are you feeding it to your kids? Why is it in your household? Why? If you know that, okay, it's sad to say, but like when it comes to the Black community in general, as a median, we have the lowest income in the United States. Okay, maybe you don't want to be poor. Okay, I get it. Don't nobody want to be freaking poor. Okay, well, if you know that, how about you don't partake in the things that will hold you back? Like, we're talking about keeping money within the community, right? I get it. It might be a little hard, but do a little research. Like, there's black businesses out there, like, and for all types of stuff. For like, I know a lot of sisters, you love your skincare and your types of body wash and stuff. There's plenty of sisters out there who own a company that has stuff like that. Brothers, you like to dress a certain way. There's plenty of brothers out there who design their own shoes, design their own, like you can find them, man. You can find them, but you gotta want to find them though. There's brothers that sell jewelry, sisters that sell jewelry. Don't let them Asian people have it all the time. It might be convenient because, okay, they live 5 minutes down the road, but if like, hey man, like my people really affected by this, then don't go.
Right.
Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't never go. I'm not saying that, but like, if you got to take the steps to get yourself out of that mindset, out of that oppression. That's why in Ecclesiastes 7:7, it says, oppression maketh a wise man mad. That's why dumb people are happy. Ignorance is bliss. Y'all heard that term, right? When you're unaware of everything that's going on with you, you just walk around la-di-da-di-da. Everything's just sunshine and rainbows, even though your money's being taken away from you. You're constantly being oppressed. You're suffering from anxiety and depression. You're trying to smoke weed and do all these other drugs to numb yourself. You hate yourself, all this stuff. But life is just grand, right? But when you actually know and understand what's going on, and you have a level of self-awareness, yeah, you might be a little mad. It might even feel like a little bit of a burden sometimes. Right. That's cool. Bear that burden, because it starts with you. You don't want to continue that cycle, right? That's why you got to break. That's what we say. You got to break those generational curses, because they really are curses. You got to stop. You got to stop being violent. Stop wanting to kill your brother. Stop hating on your brother, sister. Stop hating on your sisters. Some of y'all be real catty. I gotta cut that mess out. All right, y'all over here arguing. Meanwhile, them Asian ladies over here talking smack about you while y'all arguing and they doing your nails. Right. And they upcharging the hell up out of you.
Put some bets on who's gonna win the fight.
No, for real.
In Cantonese, while she's skirting,
crazy word. But that's the reality though. So just something to think about. Salakia. That's all I got on that. You got anything about
law, sir?
All right, so we'll continue. So drop that. Deuteronomy chapter 1, start at verse 30. So 30, it was 36. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 36.
Go on, Khan. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 30 in the Hebrew. Yahweh Allah Hayakam, Hahalaka, Lapanyakam, Hayawa, Ya Lakam, Lakama, Kaka'al, Ashar, Aisha, Athakam, Bamatazarayam, La'ayana Yakam, verse 31. Waya Dabar, Ashar, Ra'ayat, Ashar, Nashaka, Yahweh Allah Yaka, Ka'ashar, Ya'ash, Ayasha, Ath, Banaya, Bakala, Hadarak, Hadaraka, Ashar, Allah, Halakatham, Aid, Ba'akam, Aid, Makwa, well, it's like a Makwa, Ha, Makwa, Wam, Hazaha, verse 32, Waya Dabar, Hazaha, Ayanakam, Mayanam, Bayahawa, Allahayakam, verse 33. Ahalaka, Lapanyakam, Badarak, Latha, it's like a Latha Rawa, Latha War, Lakam, Makwawam, La Kanathkam, Ba'ash, La Ya La, it's like a Laya Laha, La Ra'athkam, Badarak, Ashar, Talaka, it's like a Talakawa, Baha, Waba I no one. It's like a Waba I 9. It's like a Waba I none. Wayamam. Verse 34. Waya I. It's like a Waya Shama I. Yahweh Ath Kwa Dabarya Kam. Wa I. It's like a Waya Kwa Tazapa. Waya Shaba I La Amar. Verse 30. That's like verse 35. Ama Yara'a Ayash Ba'ana Shayam. Hala, it's like a ha'alaha, hada war, haza, it's like a hara'ai, hazaha, ath ha'arataza, hatawab, ashar, nashaba'ayath, it's like a nashabai, aithya, lathathya, la'abath yakam, verse 36. Zawa latha, it's like zawa. Zalatha Ya Kalabab Bun Yapana Hawa'a Yara Ana Wala'a Athan like Ha'arataza Ashar Darag Baha Wala Banya Banyawa Ayana Ashar Mala'a Akraya Yahweh, verse 30. That's like that was 36.
Okay, most high Christ. So you'll read Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 30 to 36 in the English.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 30.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord your God, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt before your eyes.
Right.
And in the wilderness, where thou hast seen how the Lord thy God bare thee, as a man doeth bear his son, in all the way that ye went until ye come into this place. Verse 32. Yet in this thing ye did not believe the Lord your God.
Stop right there. It says, yet in this thing ye did not believe the Lord your God, meaning we talked about it all throughout Numbers. We talked about it all throughout Exodus. We're going to keep talking about it. The Lord did all that for us, and what did we do? We whined and complained, and the most important part, we didn't have faith in the Most High.
Right.
That's what it really boiled down to the point where, again, just a quick recap of all the things. We already know about the golden calf. We gave all the praise to Moses to the point where Moses was so frustrated with us, he just struck the rock, even though he was instructed not to. We can talk about, the time where we were given war. We were given angel bread. We were given the manna. All right. And guess what? Still was complaining. Matter of fact, on top of that, the brothers who rebelled against Moses and Aaron, like that's the one that really gets me. Like the golden calf is crazy because you sound like a freaking crackhead. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because what the hell you mean you gonna sit here and build this up and be like, this got me out of Egypt? Like, you sound stupid. You a little slow, slack you. But then on top of that, you're gonna gather a bunch of brothers together to go against the men who got you up out of captivity because what, you're hating? Because what, you didn't like the way they were running things? I'm sorry, did you get everybody up out of Egypt? You was sitting there real comfy, laid up with them Egyptians.
Right.
Like, now that's a Slakia. That spirit of envy, we talked about it a little bit during like the last High Holy Day. That spirit of envy is so ugly. It's so ugly, and it doesn't benefit anybody, not
Right.
even yourself, because you look stupid. How dare you look at the men that saved you and your people, who bear the burden that you weren't man enough to do, and you gonna hate on them? Like, you a hater.
Right.
You're a hater, and they saved you. And then what happened? The earth swallowed you up. You died a fool. Y'all should, like, we should remember these moments, because you don't want to be that. I pray you don't want to be that. Don't be one of them brothers or them sisters, like, people trying to help you, and you just mad. You hate a brother because he did something that you weren't able to do. How about you learn from him?
Right. Yep.
Learn from him, man. How was he able to lead all these people? How is he so knowledgeable on this? How did he figure this out? How did he get out of this situation? You can learn so that maybe you can be as great as him one day. But instead, you just want to hate on him. That says a lot about you. You stupid.
Right.
Salakia. Now, you know what? I take back my Salakia. You're stupid.
Right.
It's ridiculous. So verse 32, real quick, it says, yet in this thing ye did not believe in the Lord your God, despite all those things. Before we go to verse 33, you got anything about?
Come on, like just touching what you're saying. That lack of faith is what got us in the position we're in right now.
Uh-huh.
And believing on the Lord is not just something like super magical, not superstitious. As far as understanding the law, statutes, and commandments, okay, I have faith in the Lord, but I'm gonna work to show that I have faith in the Lord. I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows that I believe that the Lord God is real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, I want to stop smoking weed, or I want to stop doing this. I'm just leave it up to God. So you're gonna do nothing to try and change. That's not faith.
Right.
Faith is, I don't want to stop smoking weed, bro. I want to come to the truth. Like I want to change my life. I'm stressing right now. I'm stressing my decision. Maybe I should go hit this blunt. You know what? No, I'm not gonna hit this blunt. I'm not going to go get drunk. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go sleep with this woman. I know she has a husband. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's faith.
Right.
You believe the Lord God is real because you're afraid of his punishments. So you're going to try and do everything to show that I'm trying to change, that I believe in the Lord, that I want to change. I want to be a better person. That's faith. It's not some superstitious, voodoo magic. It's not a wave of a bibbity bobbity boo. It's not a wave of a wand. It takes time. Faith takes time to be built. And you do that by works, by showing, by the fruit of your labor, by showing that you want to believe, that's showing that you want the Lord God to come and interfere with your life and make your life 10 times, 100 times better than what it ever will.
Most High in Christ.
The scripture said, sorry, read the first verse again, 30, verse 30 or 31.
You start at 30.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 30. The Lord your God, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you.
He shall fight for you. Now, whatever the hell that look like, I'm all in. The Lord God of Israel is fighting for you. The Lord God that created the heavens and the earth, the principalities, all dominions, everything. He's fighting for me. All I got to do is stop eating pork. All I got to do is go find me a sister that looks better than any white woman that will ever touch the soil of this earth.
Right.
All I got to do is sleep with women that are from my nation. That's all I got to do. I'm saying, I know it sounds easier said than done. Brother, when you have faith and you try to do these things and you try to change, you're gonna see that the Lord is backing you, man. You know what I'm saying? And every time you overcome a battle, the angels of heaven are rejoicing. Why? Because your faith grows stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, the Lord backing you grows stronger and stronger and stronger. You know what I'm saying? It's the equivalent exchange. You show the Lord that you believe and that you can follow his laws, statutes, and commandments, and you can do what he says, he's going to be with you. In the book of Numbers, it says that when we go into the land and we go and till the land and we, plant on the land, if we're doing everything the Lord told us, then the fruits of our labors are going to be excellent. We'll never go hungry. We'll never be thirsty. We'll never lack. But as soon as we start to lose faith in the Lord, guess what's going to happen? The land not going to bring forth no fruit. You know what I'm saying? Still, faith is how you show that you believe. And faith is not something magical. It takes time. It takes work. It takes discipline to have faith. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture says what? Faith without works is what?
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah. Nah, that's excellent because you're right. Faith without works is dead. Like you think about it. Faith, like you said, faith is not like some whimsical like magic. Faith, if you could equate it to anything, think of it as willpower, right? You have the will to do something. You heard the saying, if there's a will, there's a way. You'll make a way, right? But you gotta have the will to do it. You gotta have the faith to do it, right? If you don't believe in the Most High, you don't have the faith that, if I follow the law, statutes, and commandments, that my life will be better. Well, then guess what? Your life will never be better. It'll never be better. You'll be sitting around
Right.
mad your whole life. And, I know some of y'all like, oh, well, there's people who don't believe in God and they're rich and famous and da da da. Da. Yeah, I know how many of these people are insane. I mean, what was it? Kanye? Kanye was on and off of drugs for how long? They over here doing booger sugar behind closed doors,
Right.
doing God knows what behind closed doors. Like what you see, again, these are jesters. They're there to entertain and distract you. Okay, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. The second they build a conscience for all of 2 seconds and they speak out against something, what happens? The very people that they serve silences them, or they take something away from them. Am I right or am I wrong?
Right.
That's always happened, man. Right? So let's go back to verse 32, right? Actually no, 33, right? You can go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 33. Who went in the way before you to search you out a place to pitch your tents in the fire by night, to show you by what way ye should go, in a cloud by day.
So the Lord was trying to be there for us and to show us the way we should go.
Right.
Right? Keep going.
And the Lord heard the voice of your words and was wroth and swear, saying.
So the Lord heard us. We got to remember that, man. Just because the Most High, like you can't see the Most High, but the Most High can see you. You can't see them angels, but them angels can see you.
Right.
So when we was up in that wilderness murmuring, saying all types of whatever about the Most High, he heard us. And it says what? He was wroth. Wroth means what? Angry. He was angry with us. I would be too. I'm helping you, and this is how you treat me? That's crazy. Keep going.
Surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see the good land, which I swear to give unto your fathers.
Go ahead, 36.
Save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. Jephunneh. He shall see it, and to him will I give the land that he hath trodden upon, and to his children, because he hath wholly followed the Lord.
Okay, so real quick. In verse 35, it says, surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see the good land, which I swear to give unto your fathers. What happened right here was the Most High was so pissed at that generation of people who are going against him that they did not get to see the kingdom. I hope you understand that. They did not get to see the kingdom. Now, their descendants did, but all of them were judged because of how evil and wicked they were. They didn't have faith in the Most High. Honestly, I ain't mad neither, because yet again, you mean to tell me I'm trying to help you and you cussing me out, calling me all types of names behind closed doors, and you think that I'm about to give this to you? Absolutely not. So what happened in verse 36, it says, save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. Caleb was a man. I'll read it. Save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, he shall see it, meaning like he's going to make it to the kingdom, right? And to him, meaning the land of Canaan that we were sent to go possess, right? And to him will I give the land that he hath trodden upon, and to his children, because he hath wholly followed the Lord. Caleb was righteous.
Right.
Caleb did the same thing that Noah did. In a world full of sin, he had faith in the Most High. So all them other men, they didn't get to see it. Maybe their kids did, but they didn't get to see it though, because you cussed them out. You conspired against them. You murmured against them. You went against the men that served him. But Caleb didn't move like that. He had faith, and he followed the Most High. Again, if there's a will, there's a way. He had faith, and he showed it with his work. So guess what? He got to go into that land, and not just him, but his sons as well. That's how you gotta move. Salakia, somebody put something.
I was going to say, if I could, sir.
Go ahead.
Yahoo Sefer, I'm giving you one warning. Either stop chatting whatever it is you're saying in the chat, or you either get cut or you can move on. one and only warning. Don't come in this chat, whatever you're talking about. Either ask the questions about the class. We don't want to hear nothing you're talking about. It says, now that any of y'all camps gonna see the good land. Okay, cool. If this is the judge who's telling everyone who's gonna enter the kingdom of heaven, then
Says, so Johanna is your most high. I don't know where that came from,
yeah,
but
at all.
okay. I'm not even going to give that the time of day. But so
One
if you could scroll up real quick. Is it Kappa? Right. Yeah. Highlight that one real quick.
Okay.
Sister says Slovakia, they sound like the people that said, I'm still supporting Asian businesses. I need my nails and done, and I love the food.
Right.
Oh, no, Most High in Christ. So going back to that, right? Talking about how we need to separate from these heathens, right? Don't be like that. Don't try to justify what they've done. Like, these people hate you. These people have always hated you. Them Egyptians that, since we're on the topic right now, those Egyptians that we wanted to side with so much, and we want to cuss out the Most High for getting us out of the land of Egypt, you wanted to be with them. That says a lot about you. You don't have faith, and you don't love yourself. I got to be honest. You don't love yourself. You probably suffer from low racial self-esteem. I suggest you get into the ISUPK and you get some therapy. Like, you do need to be checked in a good way, though, because for anyone in the world who still tries to find ways to justify what Rick Chow did to that young man, to that boy, 14 years old, tried to make it seem like, oh yeah, he robbed him. No, he didn't. The video out. Like, I don't know what y'all be doing. Like, this is why a lot of y'all, you do serve your father, the devil, because so-called white man, he is a master manipulator. Some of y'all think that y'all can do what he does. You can't do what he does. The evidence is already out. You think that you can sit here and paint this picture that, oh yeah, we're in the wrong. Like, nah, man, that was an innocent boy who died, who was murdered in cold blood. And you like, I like Chinese food though. I'm still gonna do it. I remember I was talking to Natazak one day. This was like years ago. And he was trying to tell his sister, like, she shouldn't be eating, pork bacon. He was trying to put her on the beef bacon. That woman said, I'll die by this bacon. I'm like, bacon ain't that good.
Damn,
like,
it is.
Like beef,
die behind it.
Like, like, mind you, there's beef bacon, which tastes better anyway.
Exceptional.
But I'm gonna die. You willing to die? If that ain't a demon, I don't know what is. Because you know what a demon's main job is to do, right? Anybody know?
Good God.
Pop quiz. What is a demon's job? Anybody know? Go ahead.
To kill you?
To kill. Most High in Christ. Clap it up for that, brother. That is the end goal of the demon. Their job is to kill you. That's what, to end your life. Think about, y'all ever, okay, we've all been through this in the world, right? You don't got to tell your personal stories, but I feel like everybody has been through this in the world. You ever, it's like something that you're not supposed to do, but you want to do it, right? Whatever it may be. And then it's just like something in your mind, like trying to coerce you into like, oh, just go ahead and do it just one time.
Right.
It's fine. It's cool. And then you finally commit whatever it is, right? Y'all ever have that moment of like guilt? You want to know what that is? That's the demon leaving, because he's accomplished his mission. When you are an alcoholic and you're drinking to the point that your liver is shot and you develop cirrhosis, guess what? Once you're finally in that hospital bed and you might need a liver transplant, if you're even able to get one, and you're crying because your body is hurting and you feel like crap, guess what? That demon done left already. He accomplished his job. Mission accomplished.
Right.
Because that's what he's there for, to kill you. Right? When you brothers in the world and you want to go sleep with a woman and damn well you either don't have intentions of wifing up that woman or that she got a man, is that little demon. Oh, but she bad though. He ain't gotta know. I don't know him. He ain't my friend. I don't know. Hey, look, this is on her. That's the demon.
She gonna leave me.
Yeah. Like, oh, yeah. That's the demon in your head. Like, yeah. And then you do it, right? Then your ass get caught. Or you catch something. Some type of consequence befalls upon you.
Right.
And then you be sitting there. Then it's like, now the morals hit. Like, man,
she was demon. bad, though.
Damn, I
Good
should have
for
did
real.
that, man. Like now the thrill done went away. That thrill
Right.
is the demon. It left. It's just like it's just walking you like a dog, and then once you finally do what you do, it's like, okay, we're good now. Got him. And then that demon, and once you keep letting that demon in, he just waiting at the door every time, like, okay, oh, we're gonna go do it again. He leaves every time, and the end goal is to kill you.
Right.
Because now that you're dead, all right, on to the next one.
Demon ain't got a rank raise.
No, for real.
Oh,
You know
You're now a demon of 500.
Yeah, no, for real. The demon of lust. Okay, now we're going. All right, you let's see. You conquered 5 people. Okay, I need you to go conquer 500 now.
Yeah.
And guess what? He gonna do it if you let him.
Right.
You gotta cut that demon out. All right. But this is a perfect example of remembering why we need to follow the Most High, because guess what? This we won't talk about this much. We talked about how sadly Aaron, he wasn't able to make it into the kingdom, right? But now it's a whole generation of Israelites who were not allowed. You know how mad you got to be? I know I'll be mad. I'll be heated. You mean to tell me that we were wandering in the wilderness, in the freaking desert, this whole time? I'm hungry. I'm tired. My feet hurt. My back hurt. I got arthritis. I got kids now at this point. I got gray hairs. I lost my hair. And now we finally make it there. And because I was just an evil, wicked person, because I've been running my mouth too damn much, I'm not allowed in the land now? Oh, I'd be heated. But then who you got to be heated at? Yourself. It was you. This is what we talk about when we say, when them flying saucers come, and we all hope to get beamed up. I pray everybody get beamed up. But at the same time, you got to make sure that your election is sure.
Right.
All right. Some people might get beamed up, and then I don't know about you. I don't want to be that brother like, oh, everybody looking at me like, damn, he ain't make it, because there ain't nothing you could do at that point. It's like, oh, now, well, nice knowing you.
Mm-hmm.
That's cold. That's cold.
Right.
And I don't want to look at anybody else like that. Like, we've been brothers for 10, 15 years. I'm thinking, all right, yeah, that's a solid brother. I done vouch for you. We get beamed up and I just see you and you celebrating Christmas. I'm like, damn.
You got a BLT in your hand. You like, damn. You like, damn.
Hey, nothing you could do. Whole time you had a white woman that you've been hiding this whole time. Like, oh, damn. Oh, hey, that's what you chose.
So if I could,
go ahead. Huh?
just imagine, like, Bible shot, put the picture in your head. Christ come back, he cracked that sky. See the angels, we see, you know what I'm saying? Brothers dapping each other up, brother. You know what I'm saying? Then we get beamed up. Then we go on chariots. That and the third, I'm saying, we excited, like, nigga, we finally making it. I see Socal. I see Michael. I see Michael. I see, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, damn, we're such and such. Brothers, damn.
He didn't make it.
Make it. And what can we do? Jump down and try and get him? It's like it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, may he rise again. You know what I'm saying? May he come back in the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all you can do at that point.
It's all jokes. Yeah, we make it seem like a funny scenario, but brothers and sisters, this is going to happen. Lord allow it does not. You know what I'm saying? We cannot say for sure that everyone's going to get beamed up. That's why you, like you said, need to make your election sure. That's why you need to work like there's one seat left on the chariot. Work like it's only one seat left. You know what I'm saying? Work like you're on your last opportunity, your last straw, because you really are. So the scriptures say, do not frustrate the grace of God. You're under grace right now. You got your grace. I'm saying you came into the school, you became a new person. Now stay a new person.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let none of that old man seep out. Because if you do, guess what? You're gonna be like, damn. We're gonna be like, damn. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing we could do. So hearken unto these words now.
Right.
To the description of what we're saying. Because in the days to come is going to be very important.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, Itawab, we'll continue. So Deuteronomy chapter 1. So we're going to start at verse 37 to 43. So 37 to 43 in the Hebrew.
Come on. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 37 in the Hebrew. It's like Gama Baya Hatha A Napa Yahweh Baba Baga La Lakam La Amar Gama Atha La Taba'a Shema, verse 38. Yahweh Shai Bun Nawana Ha'aimad Lapunya Ka Hawa'a Yaba'a Shama'a Athwa Kazak Kaya Hawa Hawa'a Yana Yana Ka Lana Na'a Ath Yasher Allah Wa Tapakam Ashar Amaratham Labaza Yahweh Yahaya Wabanya Kam Ashar La'a Yada Iwa Hayawam Tawaba Wara Rara I Hamaha Yaba Iwa Yaba Awa Shama'a Walaham Athna Athnaha Athnanaha How it's like Wahama Yaya Ra Shawa, verse 40. Waya Atham Panawa Lakam Wasa Iwa Hamada Barha Darak Yama Sapawa, it's like a Sawat, verse 41. Watha I Nawa Wathamara Awa Alaya Ka Tanawa La Yahawa it's like a Naknawa Na'ila Wanalak Na'aw, it's like a Wanalak Namawa Kakal Ashar Tazawa Anawa Yahweh Allah Hayanawa, it's like Allah Hayanawa Wath, it's like a Wathaka Garawa Ayash Ath Kalaya Malakmath, it's like a Malakmath Wa Watha it's like a Watha Yanawa La'ilath Haha Raha, verse 42. Waya Amar Yahweh Alaya Amar La'amah Laham La'a Tha'ila, like a Tha'ila Wa Wala'a Thala Kamawa Kaya Ayanaya, it's like Ayan Aya Bakara Bakam Wala'a Thana Gapawa Lapunya Abaya, it's like Aya Bayakam, verse 3, last verse. Waya Dabar Ayakam Wala'a Shama Aitham Wathamar Wa Paha Paya Yahweh Wa, it's like Wathaza, it's like Wathaz Dawa Wa, it's like Watha Ilawa Hahara'a.
Most high in Christ. So we'll start Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 37 to 43.
So the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 37. Also, the Lord was angry with me for your sakes, saying, Thou also shalt not go in thither. But Joshua, the son of Nun, which standeth before thee, he shall go in thither. Encourage him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit it. Moreover, your little ones, which ye said shall be a prey, and your children, which in that day and had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. Verse 40. But as for you, turn you and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea.
So real quick, before we continue, right, I don't want to skip over it. In verse 37, it says, also the Lord was angry with me for your sakes, saying, Thou also shalt not go in thither. This is Moses talking. So in case anybody forgot, Moses, after all that, did not get to go into the land. Hope you understand that. I want you to understand like the character again of Moses. Like, not only was his brother not allowed to get into the kingdom, so he wasn't either, because he was blamed for the actions of us. Like, right. Again, Moses was living good in Egypt. He didn't have to do any of this, but right. he served a purpose, and he served it well. And because of our mistakes, he bared that burden, and he also wasn't able to get it. The Lord looked at Moses like, you was a great man, but you didn't do the job as well as I have wanted you to. Because Moses made a few mistakes. And it might seem minuscule to us, right? But it was a big deal to the Most High. So the reason why I want to highlight this is it's not to say anything bad about Moses. It's to understand the gravity of the responsibility that you have as a priest and officer in the Isupk under Command Junior Honda. It don't matter if you were officer of 50. It don't matter. If you get that oil poured on your head, you need to understand something. You are taking the responsibility of helping govern the nation of our people.
Right.
Which means the things that we go through now is no different than what Moses and Aaron went through. Think about it. When we go out to camp, we have to deal with our people mocking us. We have to deal with our people like saving the white man or these other heathens from us when we're telling them the truth about the things that they do to our community because they're so brainwashed. We have to deal with our own people looking at us and looking down on us. Like, oh, this dude don't know what he's talking about. Oh, they dressing up as Power Rangers and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, you saying all that while smoking a blunt. You sagging your pants so far down, it's at your freaking ankles, dog. Like for real. Like you are high as a freaking kite. You say all that, but then that's how you conduct yourself.
Right. And
we have to sit there and still preach the word of the Most High, regardless of how we feel. You don't think it affects us? You don't think we be getting a little irritated? Like, man, come on, man. You don't think we be getting upset when like we be blazing on some devil, and then next thing you know, it's always one of us that want to come back. Don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. Come on. And like a good slave, man. We just gotta sit there and keep preaching.
Right.
Keep preaching to the wind. That's what the scriptures say. I'm paraphrasing, right? Still got to keep the word of the law. Still got to do all that, right? That's what you're signing up for. And it's not to discourage you, it's keeping it real with you. When you get that rank raise, that's more responsibility. You don't get paid. like if you officer 500, you get raised to 1,000, you ain't getting paid. That's more responsibility.
Right.
That you have a choice. Do you want it? That's why we always ask you, like, are you sure? That's not to psych you out. We really ask you, are you sure? Are you sure you want this responsibility? Because you have to understand there have been many brothers who have came before us who were of 50s, who were of 5,000s, who were captains. And they left because the burden was just too much for them to bear. Or they started to lack faith. They never had any faith.
Right.
You know what I mean? For whatever their reasoning is, but that's the gravity of the situation. But that's the burden that we have to bear to get our people up out of captivity, Salakia. Because if we don't govern ourselves, who will? Think about it. We've always let other people make the decisions for us. You've trusted in your politicians. You are a proud Democrat or Republican. You voted for whoever, right? You voted for Biden. You voted for Obama. You voted. Who was the woman before? I forgot her name. It was Donald Trump and who else?
Hillary Clinton.
Not Hillary Clinton. The last one.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. The water. You voted for Kamala Harris. Some of you idiots voted for Donald Trump. I don't know. Whatever it is, you've always trusted in the system that was never designed to help you.
Right.
You'll run to them Asians. Oh, but they do business with us. They make all our stuff. Get your lazy ass up and make something.
Right.
How about you design some clothes? All right, because like you said earlier, we have sisters that do lashes, nails, hair, braid, makeup. Like, sis, come on, y'all. And you know what the best part about it is? Y'all know what y'all like. Y'all know how to speak to each other about what works for y'all and what works for your skin and your hair texture. But you trusting in these Asians because it's convenient. They down the street.
Right.
We'll just go to them, right? Meanwhile, they hate you. You'll trust in the government who's never had any love for us, but you believe them wholeheartedly and you want to present yourself as a good boy. I'm not like the rest of them. I'm one of the good ones. And then they treat you. It reminds me like what was it? It was a black MAGA supporter. That don't even sound right. And he went to that MAGA rally and he got his ass whooped. I remember that to this day. He got dragged. But like, is it surprising? I'm like, bro, they hate you.
Right.
You think you special? Because what? You part of the
I'm one of the good ones.
Yeah, I'm one of the good ones. I have a 6-figure job. I live in the suburbs. I married a white woman. I'm not like the rest of them.
Come on, guys. I can say wiggle. My wife is white.
Like, oh my God. But like, this is what we got to deal with.
Right.
So what we got to deal with. And you want to trust in a system that never loved you? You want to trust in people that never loved you?
Right.
Y'all want to be Muslim. Y'all know Arabs own slaves too, right?
They built the boats.
Like, come on, man. You think it's just white? It ain't just the white man. Like, he the devil, but it's all of them. All of them. I even seen something. This was when, the whole thing with Iran, right? Iran, it was so interesting because now they were trying to appease to black people specifically, right? Saying, things like, they don't like, the orange man in office, but not the black people, though. No, like they're cool. And they were trying to rally black Americans against the government. Now, don't get it twisted. We don't like them. We know how corrupt it is here. We live here. Like, we know. But then it dawned on me, I'm like, of course you would want to target black people to align themselves with you because you know how this country treats us. And it would benefit you if we did put our lives on the line for a country that we know nothing about. I'm not Iranian. That's your fight. That's your battle. Don't try to round us up in like we're some damn attack dogs. Because then let's say we did listen and we out here doing all this crazy stuff and we dying by the masses. Iran gonna give a damn? No, we're not their people. Like people try to say, oh, well, they got Malcolm X on a dollar out there. Okay, that's cute, I guess. Yeah, okay, thanks. What does that do for black people though? Have you ever given us anything to help get us up out of our oppression? No, you put Malcolm X on a dollar. Okay. You see, guys, we love the black community too. That's what a lot of black people gotta stop falling for that mess, man. You gotta stop falling for it. Just because somebody can do a little jig, you be like, oh, he got his black card. You're invited to the cookout. Shut up. I'm so tired of y'all doing that. Y'all want to invite everybody to the damn cookout. No, it's not for everybody.
Right.
It's not like, stop it. Salakia.
Can I come to the cookout? I put Black Lives Matter in my bio, bro. Come on.
I remember that whole thing. I marched.
Blackout Tuesday.
Yeah. I remember that. That was years ago, man.
Right.
And then they marching, and it's like, okay, you marched. What did you do though? You just wanted to be a part of something. That's all.
Right. Yeah. It was bored.
I marched for Black Lives Matter, and then you still hate black people.
It was cold. It was hard times. Everybody was bored.
That's all it was. You didn't want to be a part of something. Y'all do the same thing with ICE. Y'all be in them little ICE.
Protests. It's still going on.
Yeah.
It's still currently going on. Where's the protest and I'm saying all the vandalism? Where's the anger at?
Yeah, you see how it's slowly
without down.
It's every time.
All the war in Ukraine, ICE. The war in Iran.
What happened to Free Palestine?
Yeah, what happened to Free Palestine? They still getting bombed. By the way.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's the desert now.
Pretty sure.
Matter of fact, how are they finding more buildings to blow up? So for real. Where are they finding the build? Are they building the buildings to? You know what I'm saying? Because it's still going on.
I don't know. I don't even know because I still have seen some videos like you said, and they're still bombing them.
It's like they're throwing bombs at dirt.
Mm-hmm.
That just shows you how much the devil the white man is. Because exactly what they're doing to the Palestinians is what was did to them. But instead of bombs, it was gas chambers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Jewish man, if he was really the door shows of people, he would learn that this is obviously not the way to handle people. You know what I'm saying? The Lord will fight your fights for you. You wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? The Lord wouldn't have to, give you the coordinates for a missile strike. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Lord will handle your people just like how the Lord is going to come back and handle the white man for the blacks and the Hispanics. It's a lot.
Nope. I mean, it's real though. This is what we got to deal with. Sister said, like being baptized, you're still a sinner when you come up. No, for real. Yeah, it's like water baptism. Water baptism is not real. You a hoe, you got dunked in some more. You just a wet hoe now. That's all it is. Like, now you a dirty hoe because now you gotta think it's been like 20 people baptized in that same little kiddie pool. I know all y'all ain't wash y'all behind. Now everybody in the water brown and whatnot. You just I'm saved. And you gonna go back being a stripper.
Body count reset.
Eric, yeah. Or like how people they try to change the words. Now it's not a stripper. You're a midnight ballerina. That's what you call yourself now. Yeah. They try to
exotic dancer.
Yeah, I'm a exotic dancer.
What y'all be calling them?
But like we cracking jokes, but like this is real life though. Like at some point we gotta say, hey, look, we tried everything before. That ain't working no more.
Right.
Maybe y'all want to do everything else but serve God. How about we just serve God?
Right.
I promise you, it's a lot more peaceful than you think. It's very peaceful. Like the things that like people like my slave worry about, I really just be sitting there. I'm like, man, it couldn't be me. People talking about, yeah, my wife cheated on me and I took her back. I'm like, that's crazy. All right,
That's not your wife, nigga. That's everybody.
yeah, that's for everybody. All right, bro.
That's all the seafloor. That's all. That's everybody wife.
Crazy. But what they say? Body count reset is crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I have seen that.
Bro, I think I'm playing. Like I'm being so serious. This is literally what people say. They think after they get baptized, they're automatically like it just no. It's still
it don't work like that.
It don't work like that. You still went to that frat party. Still, you know what I'm saying? Football team, basketball team, baseball team, lacrosse team. Lots of teams. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that.
And the thing is, they really don't even change. They're still doing it.
Still doing it.
Like, it's not like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should stop. Like, no, you still do it. It's just now it's like, you know what? All right, my body count is 0 because I see my New Year's resolution is that my body count is 0. So because the earth did one full rotation, now your body, okay. All right. All right. Look, we talk about this stuff because this is real life, y'all. Like, I know it sounds silly, but it is silly because this is what our people are doing.
Right.
And we got to call it out so that we can look at it and be like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And then you can raise your kids to not do that.
Right.
We'll continue. You can go to verse 41, Baba Kashab.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 41. Then ye answered and said unto me, we have sinned against the Lord. We will go up and fight according to all that the Lord our God commanded us.
Right.
And when ye had girded on every man his weapons of war, ye were ready to go up into the hill. Verse 42. And the Lord said unto me, say unto them, go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest ye be smitten before your enemies.
Meaning what? The Lord not with you. You're gonna lose.
Right.
Every time the Lord not with us, we lose. Every time we need the Most High. We need I'm gonna tell you right now, the Most High don't need us. We need Him.
Right.
We need Him. Because every battle, like, it don't matter. Look, we got big, strong brothers and, fast and can fight and all that. But if we don't got the structure of the Most High, I mean, look at it historically. We've always lost. Always lost. Every single time. So we gotta learn from mistakes. You can finish up at verse 43.
So I spake, verse 43. So I spake unto you, and ye would not hear, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord, and went presumptuously up into the hill.
Okay, so that's it for that. So we're gonna have to stop at 11. We went a little over. For the sake of time, I'm gonna just have you read in English. You can just continue all the way up to chapter 2, verse 11. So you start at verse 44.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 44. And the Amorites, which dwelt in the mountain, came out against you and chased you, as bees do, and destroyed you in Seir, even unto Hamor.
Damn.
Verse 45. And ye returned and weep before the Lord, but the Lord will not hearken to your voice, nor give ear unto you.
Stop right there real quick. You hear that?
Right.
So we went into the land of Canaan. We went toward them Amorites, got our asses whooped. then it's Salakia. I'm sorry. This is a cut. And the Amorites which dwelt in the mountains came out against you and chased you as bees do, and destroyed you in Seir, even unto Hormah. And what did it's like, yeah, verse 45, and he returned and wept. So not only did we get beat, we crying now to the Most High before the Lord, but the Lord would not hearken to your voice and not give ear unto you. Why? Because the Lord does not hear sinners.
Right.
Every time. Come on, man. But that's what we do in the world. Guess what happens? Anytime we're faced with a midlife crisis, you've been sinning forever. But as soon as things get a little hard, what do? We pray. We pray. We were hoping that some miracle will happen. We praying to God. Now all of a sudden we're a believer. You ain't believe nothing this whole time. You've been a whore your whole life. You've been a pimp your whole life. You've been an abuser your whole life.
Right.
You've been a sexual deviant your whole life. You've been celebrating holidays. Apparently now you believe in ghouls and goblins and you Irish now. You Irish. Okay, I guess. You know, you celebrate Valentine's Day not knowing the history of it. That thing is gay. That's the real history. It's gay.
Right.
You want to believe in everything else, but then as soon as things get a little inconvenient for you, now you want to pray to the Most High? I'm going to say it right now. Most High, look. Most High is the realest nigga out there. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
Because even like when you read the Bible and you see how he moves, he said, y'all was in the mountains, y'all didn't want to listen to me. You got your behinds whooped, you got chased out like bees do, and now you over here crying. I don't hear you. That's gangster. And I can't be mad at it because guess what? As he should do that. Because if it was you, wouldn't you feel some type of way? I know I would. I'm telling you, hey man, just do this, and you over here. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Like, okay, me and Priest and outside by tell you, hey man, you shouldn't be eating pork. Nah, man, fuck all that, man. Hey, you shouldn't be eating shrimp, crab, and lobster. I'm gonna eat them sea roaches, man. I'm gonna do it. Now, 5 years later, you come down the road, you see us, man. I got high blood pressure. I got this. I got that. My doctor said that. Man, you know, I don't know what to do, man. I'm telling you right now, you better not see me. I'm gonna look you dead in your face. I'm gonna tell you, well, you shouldn't eat that stuff.
Like, shalom.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna still tell you. You know, Lord allow if you're still alive. I pray. I'm gonna still tell you to get in class, but I'm gonna look at you and be like, well, I'm gonna hit you with the "I told you so" face. You're gonna be mad as hell, but I don't care at that point. I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie to you. You shouldn't have been doing that stuff. And now look at you, sick. Come on, man.
Like I told you not to eat them shrimp crab. I'm gonna be like, are you gonna come to class? And the topic of the class is gonna be unclean foods. And I'm like, see, man, once you eat pork, all this shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, you're gonna get parasites in your stomach. I'm gonna look dead at you like this.
Ain't that right, Ak?
Like,
sir.
you know that, right? Yeah. Parasites. You was just before class, you was just telling me parasite. I'm gonna be like, remember? Bro, the seafood boils. Come on, bro. That spot you was telling me you just came from, that's why you came to class, because your stomach started hurting. Bro, come on.
Eating the snow crab legs, dipping it in butter. Like, okay, that sound good, right? Okay, yeah. Parasites getting you.
Yeah, parasites.
You got worms in your stomach, you bloated. Okay. All right. Hey, look, go ahead and eat it. Go ahead.
If I could too, something about this verse that stands out to me is how childish the Lord, the Lord is like literally sunning the children of Israel. Yeah. Like how he made it seem like so like, see, now you got chased out by bees. He didn't make it seem like, oh, you got chased out by roaring lions or you got chased out by a group of bears. You got chased out by a hive of bees. You came back home crying, and now your dad don't want to hear it. Your dad told you not to go outside and poke at the wasp nest. What you do? Poke at the wasp nest. Yeah. You run back in the house crying. What's your dad gonna say? If you got a black father, I ain't trying to hear all that. I told you not to go outside. I told you not to do it. I ain't trying to hear all that.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is like people need to realize the relationship between the Lord and the children of Israel is just like a father and a son. A father and a very hard-headed son. You know what I'm saying? Who the father continues to have mercy on. You know what I'm saying? He continues to nurture, who he continues to chastise. You know what I'm saying? This is pointing out something heavy. He said the Lord told us not to go down and mess with the Amorites. Don't go outside and poke at that wasp nest. You're going to get stung. Don't go messing with them bees. You're going to get stung. Guess what we do? First thing we do, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to see a bee up close. Poke at the bee's nest. Guess what? Now we come back in the house crying. I ain't trying to hear all that. I told you not to do it. You did it anyway. Go lay down. Go to sleep. I ain't trying to hear all that, bro. Your punishment's already there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You not listening was the punishment.
Yeah, you listen. Now you look like, you know what I'm saying, Rumpelstiltskin. You got bee stings all over. You know what I'm saying? Get some calamine lotion and go to sleep.
Yep.
It's like,
that's it. Somebody had a question. Is tuna unclean? Yes. Tuna is unclean. So just a brief paraphrasing. If you're gonna eat fish, it has to have scales, fins, and gills. That's the type of seafood that you can eat. Tuna actually doesn't have visible scales, and actually very high in mercury as well. So yes, tuna is unclean. Just so you know, it's a good question. So we'll continue. Go to verse 40. Where'd you stop at? Verse 46.
Verse 46. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 46. So ye abode in Kadesh many days, according unto the days that ye abode there. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 2, Verse 1. Then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord spake unto me, and we compassed Mount Seir many days. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, Ye have compassed this mountain long enough. Turn you northward. Verse 4. And commanded thou the people, saying, Ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, and they shall be afraid of you. Take ye good heed unto yourselves, therefore.
So the Lord warned them, like, hey, you about to pass by your brother's nation, Esau. Take heed, watch over yourselves. Again, the Most High, he knows Esau's spirit. So you should probably listen to the Most High. You can fool yourself all you want. You can say, oh yeah, he's a cool white boy. And I'll paint a picture for you real quick. Our idea of a cool white person is a white person who is not actively trying to kill us. That is our idea of a good white person.
Right.
Like this one's good, like, because why? He's an actual decent human being that he's not trying to kill you.
Secretly, he's not. He's still.
The truth is, he's still trying to kill you. He's just not trying to kill you in the way that you think, because we think like murder or stuff like that. No, it'd be a different way. He might not kill you. He might kill your kids, or that white woman might be plotting on you. She wants your kids. Yeah. Because guess what? And this is boils down to psychology. A white woman get with a black man. You have a child. That boy is a son. So I said that boy is a son. You have a son. Guess what? He's raised by his white mama.
Right.
Guess what? He's going to be more inclined. I'm not saying that it's impossible for him to want to be with his sister, because it's still a possibility. But usually you inherit the culture from your mother, because that's the one that you're usually spending the most time with, usually, right? So yeah, I think he's growing up his whole life with his white mom. Here we are talking about the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The white woman is the devil. And he over here like, hold up, that's my mom.
Right.
Of course he's not going to think that. And guess what? He's going to grow up and he's going to get with a white woman, most likely. And then he's going to have kids. And then let's say then he's going to get with a white woman. And then, like we said earlier, you're going to be going down the long list. You find out that your great grandfather, who was twice removed, was black. Mind you, now you look like a white person. At that point, it's like, damn. Like, if we're going by biblical terms, you are a brother, but now it's like, let's be real, your spirit white now. Like, it ain't about how you look. It's
right.
about like you have fully inherited your mother's side of the family, like spiritually now. That's who you are. Now you confused because now we over here telling them, well, I mean, technically, you're a brother, but you over here blonde hair, blue eyes. Now you've been raised by white people your whole life. Everybody in the family white. Your wife white, kids white, everybody white. Now you're confused. And guess what? You're most likely going to choose your white side because that's the one that you're more familiar with.
Right.
Now, whole lineage gone. Don't let them have a daughter. Now your lineage really gone because she's going to get with a white man, and then now that child really is an Edomite. You're done. That's why it's important for you to not marry unto other nations, because then things like this happen. Salakia. We can continue.
Verse 5. Meddle not with them, for I will not give you of their land, no, not so much as a foot breadth, because I have given Mount Seir unto Esau for possession.
So as you look at that, the Most High was about segregation.
Right. That's right.
He never wanted us and Esau to share land together. He said, I gave them Mount Seir. You get the land of Canaan. That will be later, later became Israel, right? He'll have Mount Seir. That's his land to possess it. You have your land to possess it. And that's it. And he said, what? Meddle not with them. He didn't want us meddling with them, because look what happened. Look at today. Look what happened once we mixed in with Esau. Look what happened. Come on. You can keep going up.
Verse 6. Ye shall buy meat of them for money, that ye may eat, and ye shall also buy water of them for money, that ye may drink.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. For the Lord thy God hath blessed thee in all thy works of the hand. He knoweth thy walking through the great wilderness, these 40 years the Lord thy God have been with thee. Thou hast lacked nothing. And when we passed by from our brethren, the children of Esau, which dwelt in Shur, through the way of the plain from Elath and from Ezron Gabar, we turned and passed by the way of the wilderness of Moab.
Mhm.
And the Lord said unto me, distress not the Moabites, neither contend with them in battle, for I will not give thee of the land of their land for a possession, because I have given Ar unto the children of Lot for a possession.
Mm.
The Emims dwelt there in times past, and people great, Shalakia, a people great and many and tall as the Anakims,
Mhm.
verse 11, which also were accounted giants as the Anakims, but the Moabites called them Emims.
So that'll be it on that, right? Salakia. So what we're reading is every nation was given their own land. It's just like today. Everybody is supposed to have their own land to dwell in. We were never supposed to be mixed in with everybody else. The world's big enough that everybody can have a own piece of their land, right?
Right.
Which is crazy because, like, think about it. Even with us being God's chosen people, even the heathens were blessed in a way. It's like, oh, they'll have their land. He didn't like Esau. But it's like, Esau, he has, mind you, Esau had a blessing as well. He's blessed with the sword.
Right.
And he gets his own land. But he was meant to have his land over there. We have our land over here. Everybody has their own land, and we deal with our people, and that's it. The only time we may, I guess you can say, mingle with one another really was just like for trade. That's it. But that's all it was supposed to be. We weren't supposed to be living amongst each other and stuff.
Right.
And if you don't believe me, look what happens now. North America is a melting pot. You got every nation live here, and every nation damn near hate each other. We just get hated the most.
Right.
But no white people, look, white people don't even like white people. Like, they don't even like themselves. They hate the Asians. The Asians, they hate themselves because they want to align themselves with white supremacy. Matter of fact, Asians, people don't talk about how racist Asians really are. Asians hate other Asians. If you look at the history,
Right.
you know what? Like Chinese people, they hate Japanese people. You look at like the old dynasty and like what was going on. Like, there's a reason why Japan is like that small like alignment of islands, because once upon a time when they were off, I want to say, I guess like East Asia. Yeah, I guess it's East Asia, like China, Mongolia, like that area. They were slaughtering them. Like, it was horrible. Y'all got to read up on that. It was crazy, like white man level crazy. And them Chinese and the rest of them, they said, oh no, we're not doing that. So they fought back and they started winning and they drove them out. Japan's territory was supposed to be a lot larger than what it is now.
Right.
And that's why now, they push the whole anime and all that stuff. And that's just a distraction. They never apologized for what they did. They don't give a damn. They're trying to cover up all the atrocities that they committed. But they hate them.
Right.
And the Chinese and all them, they hate I think it's like Southeast Asians. Southeast Asians are technically, they don't look like the Asians that we know of. They're more like darker skin. I think some in some areas, some Indians are considered Asiatic, I guess.
Yeah,
So it's like, to them, it's like, oh no, you're dark. Yeah, y'all know how that goes. Colorism, all that shit. So they don't like them. Now they're ostracized. They hate Filipinos.
Filipinos is like the niggas of the Asian world.
Yeah, they hate them. They hate them so much. It's freaking ridiculous. But my point being is, like, we're not supposed to dwell with these people. Never was supposed to. And if you don't believe me, look at what happens today. We're all supposed to be separated. So you should separate yourselves. And y'all should boycott all them Asian businesses out of your community.
Right.
Especially after they did to that young man.
Right.
So like, that's all I got. You got anything out before we close?
Come on, if I could. Just touch on what I was saying earlier. Just to back up what you're saying. We don't have to support Asian businesses. We have to support Black businesses. You know what I'm saying? If we come together as a people, if we learn who we are, follow the law, statutes, commandments, follow the orders of the men that are set above us, you know what I'm saying, follow all the ordinances of the Bible, you know what I'm saying, to put it all together, all in all, you know what I'm saying, we don't have to rely on nobody else but the Lord. You know what I'm saying, if we put all our faith and trust in the Lord, no weapon formed against us shall prosper, and no nation can come up against us. Not like the Amorites did, not like the Asians do today, not like the white man does today, not like the Arabic man does today. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to come back to who we is as a people and understand that together we stand, apart we fall.
No more sign of Christ. All right. Well, with that being said, we're gonna begin to close the class. So Amijim, just me and the brother is up here. Salakia. Sorry, face me. Sorry.
Yashrala.
Sorry, face me. Sorry. Sorry, face me. All right, men of Israel, we're going to gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Yah Ba'Shem Yahushua Barak Yah. Sorry, face.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Sorry, face me. Oops. Same thing.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barak Yah.
The young man come here.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barak Yah.
To you. I'm just going to remove the sleeve. All right, so
Almighty and Wapon Yahagodam, which means to rise, stand, face the east, and going over the prayers in Hebrew and English. Beginning with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Isupk, Yahweh, Taba'ah, Zaka, Isha, Ba'aratza, Kawah, Washamayim, Dunlanaw, the cup. Call, Yawam, Salakna, Kawatna, Salakna, Kawatna, Tabiyana, Wanasaya one, Ball, Hawashina, Yud, Kaya, a cup, Hamalakwa, Allah, Tapara,
Amun. Now the English. Our Father,
Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done.
Thy will be done
In earth. As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts
As we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our
And
debtors.
lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver us.
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom
And the power.
and the power
And the glory.
and the glory
Forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Amen. This is cock the power in the Hebrew Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kashah.
Talanawa.
Talanawa.
Hakak.
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 Arapa'ah.
Arapa'ah.
Paul Makala.
Paul Makala.
Paul Madawa.
Paul Madawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Atahar.
Atahar.
Hamatazariah.
Hamatazariah.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakwaya.
Lahakwaya.
Lamathia.
Mathia.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Arakawa.
Arakawah.
Atama'ala.
Atama'ala.
Agarshan.
Agarshan.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
The water month.
Kawara Amun. Kakak, which is the power of the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please.
Please
Give us the power.
give us the
The
power.
power to heal.
The power to heal
All manner of sickness.
all manner of sickness
And all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean
The
spirits.
power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of
In
Yahushua.
the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is blessed Israel in Hebrew Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Yashra'ala.
Yashra'ala.
Bahabaya.
Bahabaya.
Saparya.
Saparya.
Barak.
Barak.
Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Amen.
Amen. What we just said was, Lord.
Lord.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharya.
Aharya.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah. Isaiah.
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 Ayin.
Ayin. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratza.
Wa'aratza.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Amawat.
Amawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
All Yanawam.
All Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Ana.
Ana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yashun.
Yashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasra'ala.
Yasra'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zalka.
Zalka.
Ayad.
Ayad.
Yamyamka.
Yamyamka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarah.
Wayarah.
Alayallah.
Alayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Makal.
Makal.
Rai.
Rai.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Tazafka.
Tazafka.
Wawaka.
Wawaka.
Mayatha.
Mayatha.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awulam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
Whence, from whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help comes from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade
Upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
And even.
and even
Forevermore.
forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Dami Alakah.
All Dami Alakah.
All Taka Arash.
All Taka Arash.
All Tashaqua.
All Tashaqua.
All
All
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Ayawabika.
Ayawabika.
Yama.
Yama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Alaimaka.
Alaimaka.
Yarayamwa.
Yarayamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Mayatah.
Mayatah.
Ya'itazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
All Tizapawinika.
All Tizapawinika.
Marwa.
Marwa.
Wakawaf.
Wah.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Wagaya.
Wagaya.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shem Yashra'alam.
Shem Yashra'alam.
Awadah.
Awadah.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Aitazawa.
Zaba.
Labah.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Yasamai.
Yasamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Bawa'aba.
Bawa'aba.
Lagaria.
Lagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Waimalak.
Waimalak.
Palasha.
Palasha.
Am Yashabia.
Yashabia.
Kazawar.
Kazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Aimam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labunya.
Labunya.
Lawat.
Lawat.
So like Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadia.
Kamadia.
Asaya.
Asaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabya.
Kayabya.
Manakal.
Call.
Koyashwan.
Yashua.
Samawa.
Shamawa.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Dara.
Dara.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
The mun.
The mun.
La Dama.
La Dama.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nada.
Nada.
Yamawa.
Yamawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Because of Bach.
Because of Bach.
Because of Bach.
Because of Bach.
Zarmanai.
Zarmanai.
Called Nafsi Yakamwa.
Called Nafsi Yakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Naya Rasha.
Naya Rasha.
Anawa.
Anawa.
Af.
Af.
Na'awaf. Alahaya.
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 Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagagala.
Kagagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapunya.
Lapunya.
Rawaka'a.
Rawaka'a.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Tabaira.
Tabaira.
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira.
Kalahaba.
Kalahaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Harayan.
Harayan.
Kun.
Kun.
Daradapma.
Daradapma.
Wasairika.
Wasairika.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapafka.
Wapafka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kolawan.
Kolawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shaka.
Shaka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayai.
Wayai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayatha.
Socal, Yahweh, Sabbath, Aywan, Alcohol,
Ha'arakazah. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo,
For
thine enemies, make a tumult.
make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty
They
counsel
have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people
And consulted
against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation.
In the name of Israel,
At the name of Israel,
maybe no more remembrance.
maybe no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and Agarenes,
and Agarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
A sword also was drawn with them.
A sword also was joined with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of
which
Kison,
perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make them look like a red,
and like Zaid,
and like Zaid.
yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah,
as a bot,
and as Abu,
and as a moon,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
Let us take to ourselves
the houses of God
the house of God
in possession.
in possession.
Oh my God,
Oh my God.
make them like a whip,
Make them like a will,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the
and
wood,
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm,
with thy sword.
fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with
and
shame,
they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Lord,
O Lord,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
all the, it's like it. Let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
the Most High,
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth. These are the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Wamayaka Allah,
Wamayaka Allah,
Wa'alahaya,
Wa'alahaya,
Watazabi Ha,
Watazabi
Alawapia Hana,
Alawapia,
Alawapia, Hasaranya,
Hasaranya,
Hakatazayanya,
Hakatazayanya,
Hakahayoya,
Hakahayoya,
Wa'akwatya,
Wa'akwatya,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
the water,
the water,
Amen.
Amen. The blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahushai,
and Yahushai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
Commander General Yohanan,
Commanding General Yohanan,
the generals,
the generals,
captains,
the captains,
the officers,
the officers,
troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters,
and the sisters.
Yahweh, in
Yahweh,
the name of Yahushai.
in the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, these are the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh, in
Yahweh,
the name of Yahushai.
in the name of Yahushai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now,
Right now.
right now.
Send evils,
Send evils
and curses,
and curses
and punishment,
and punishment
and destruction
and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen
that speak
that speak
against us,
against us.
thy prophets,
Thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school,
and the school.
send evils,
Send evils
and curses,
and curses
and punishment,
and punishment
and destruction
and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen.
shake loose,
Shake loose
the treasure
the treasure
of the rich
of the rich
of Israel,
of Israel
that refuse
that refuse
to give to the school,
to give to the school,
force their riches,
force their riches
to enter into thy
to
sanctuary,
enter into thy sanctuary.
send evils,
Send evils
and curses,
and curses
and punishment,
and punishment
and destruction
and destruction
to the Edomites,
to the Edomites
and the nations,
and the nations
and their drug dealers,
their drug dealers,
the court system,
the court
the
system,
prison
the
system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments,
all the governments,
our enemies,
of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues,
Amalek synagogues,
and armies,
and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
skinheads,
Posse Kamatazi,
Posse Kamatazi,
the gay
the
movement,
gay
the
movement,
lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program,
NASA space program,
Army,
Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet,
open up the
and
internet
the airways,
and the
the
airways,
cable access
the
channels,
cable access
and the
channel,
radio
the
channels,
radio channels,
convict the spirit
convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of any of thy people
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction
and bring swift destruction
to all the heathens
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way
or try to stop us
or try to stop
from
us
broadcasting
from broadcasting
your word
throughout
the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and fro
through the earth and consumed it.
and consumed
And
them.
let the plague shake the house
Shake the house
of the thief
of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahushua,
Let Yahushua,
Michael,
Michael,
and Gabriel,
and Gabriel
come down
come down
with the flying saucers,
with the flying saucers
and punish
and
all
punish all
the heathens
the
that come up against us,
us
as we speak thy word,
as we speak thy word.
cause it to be known
Cause it to be known
by all
by
that is the angels
that is the angels
that have done
that
it.
have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause it to shake
Cause them to shake
at thy coming.
at thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua,
thank you,
thank you,
always,
always,
so be it.
so be it.
All right. Sorry, face me. Okay. All right, so that concludes the service. All right, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teachers. So, men of Israel, Amijim, Ma'ad Shabbat, Amijim, Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
all right, Yajmatah. Before we end the class, anybody want to be anointed? Everybody to Wab. All right, Most High in Christ. Yajmatah. Class dismissed.
Okay, it's glitching. Bro, what the heck?
Get you up.
Yeah.
Slack you just for a second. Trying to. Okay, there we go.